Welcome in, Falcons fans, to Falcons Today by Chat Sports. My name is Moose. Let's get ready for this Week 3 matchup against the Carolina Panthers. Welcome in, Dirty Birds fans. Oh, I'm so ready. I am so freaking ready, man, for this matchup today. Week 3 coming in right after a massive Falcons win on Sunday Night Football against the Minnesota Vikings. Now, a noon game, flipping the field, heading on over to the East Coast to hang out with the Carolina Panthers, who sit currently at 0-2. First divisional matchup for the Dirty Birds. Producer Tex, if you want to lower that camera down just a little bit, it's a little high there, while I try to connect with my... keep going just a little bit more. Right about there is perfect. Thank you so much. I'm going to try and connect here with my hotspot because we're still really, really struggling here. So give me a second, and I'm going to make sure that I connect here with everything that looks good. There we go. Type this in. All right, let's see if that works. Hey, there we go. Wow, we got our hotspot connected, and that should do the trick. Come on. There it is. We're in. Tex, we are in, my dude. All right, Falcons fans, we're back on the map. We're connected to the Wi-Fi. We are good to frickin' go. So let's start it off this way. Where are you watching from? I'm giving shout-outs right now. We got 19 likes, 89 people in the building. That is not nearly enough likes. So do me a favor. Let's get up to 45 likes. Hit that thumbs up icon while I give some shout-outs. I go in the building. What up? I go. James is saying Georgia, Atlanta for life. Jose saying ATL, baby. The Bright Wolf, great to see ya. Cody, what's up? DSG is watching from Griffin. Ben does not give his, but that's fine. Mary watching from Atlanta, Georgia. Or Mari. Reed is watching from Athens, Georgia. Go Dogs! Slab Banks watching from Charlotte. Maybe a Panthers fan. Gnomes. Samira. Covington, Georgia from Ben Black. Simon says North Carolina, but Dirty Birds for life. That's what I love to see, Simon. Kenneth, what up, dude? Atlanta. Slab Banks, ATL, the game. Oh, you're watching from the game. That's what's up. That is what is up. Sweet. Keep shouting out your city, my friends. Let's get up to 45 likes. We're 10 likes away. 10 likes away. All right. Oh, wait a minute. We just lost connection again, but I'm on my hotspot, so we shouldn't have a problem. Why is this a problem? Why is this doing this? This is so weird. This is so odd. One second, my friends. Why does this do this? Try my best here. Hold on. There we go. We're connected again. We are connected once again. We got 52 likes. Shout out to DML3 coming in with the $5 super chat. We'll put you up on screen here in just a second. Just to let you guys know, I've been having internet issues back here in this part of the studio for forever. So if that happens again, bear with me. The good news is the TV is working perfectly. TV is working fine, so we have no issues there. We're going to be able to get you the game no matter what. The major concern right now is being able to see the live chat here on my monitor in front of me. All right, Mr. Producer Tex, while we get those on screen here, and he'll jump on the mic here in just a little bit, we're going to tell you about what today's raffle items include. So we're doing the Deion Sanders jersey raffle giveaway. As you guys know, that'll be at the very end of the month. So only 9 days away before we give away that Deion Sanders jersey raffle. I believe that'll be the 30th, which is a Tuesday. We'll give that away. And all you have to do in order to get into the jersey raffle is send in a $5 super chat. We are going to raffle off one free entry spot at the end of today's live raffle. The top 3 spenders today, the top 3 in our XP, will all automatically get entered. And we do have a list, by the way, of everybody that has already entered in to the raffle. Mr. Producer Tex, if you want to pull that up as well, my friend, I'm going to tell everybody, there it is, boom. It looks fantastic. So right now, this is who is in the Deion jersey raffle. The Kofer family, Pegleg, Pinky, Trey, Archangel, Jeebus, Matthew, Simon, Falcons fan. That's just 8 of them. We do have one more list to get to you because there were some guys that jumped in here. It should be a list 3 logo. There it is, boom. Right there. And here are our final ones that came in on our last live watch party. Ghoul, St. James, I Will Win, and Jose Santana are all in. If you counted all of them, that is 11 people currently in the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. If you want to get in automatically, you've got to be a top 3 spender in XP on today's watch party. Now, before I get into the rest of what we've got going on for today's live show, which includes some keys to victory for the Dirty Birds over the Carolina Panthers, I got to tell you about my friends over at Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, being paid can get, or being right can get you paid. Excuse me. All you have to do is download the Prize Picks app today and pick 2 to 6 player stat projections. The more or the less, and if you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. All you have to do, my friends, is go to the App Store, click the download button. It is that white P with the purple background, and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. I'm going to have all of that ready for you in the comments and live chat of today's stream. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Awesome. All right, let's talk about the news. We already know what happened. We don't need to dwell on somebody losing their job, but Young Wei Koo is officially now out of the Dirty Birds locker room. Parker Romo is your kicker for the 2025 season. And hey, look, I've got a lot to say. I said a lot of it in my video that I put out over the weekend, but I do wish Koo the very best. I'm not going to sit here and clamor on a guy that, clearly was going through the yips. He had a mental block going on, and it was evidence that the Falcons needed a change. They absolutely did. And that happens throughout life. It happens in pro sports. It happens at your job. It happens at my job. Every once in a while, a fresh change is needed. So the Falcons said their thank yous to him. Thanks for everything that you've done for the organization. But we are rocking with Parker Romo. So some salute to Young Wei Koo. Type your 6s down in the chat below right now. I want to see as many 6s as possible to show Koo some love. He absolutely, at one point, was a phenomenal kicker for the Dirty Birds. It just so happens that after the last 19 games, he has not been good whatsoever. The Falcons had to make a change. So show me your love for Koo with those 6s. Get them going down in the chat while we answer some super chats. What up to Atticaster, stationed in Germany, Falcons fan for life. Rise up. Appreciate you for watching from Germany, my guy. Guten Tag, I believe is how they say good morning. And I believe it is morning, or maybe it's night there. Either way, we'll figure it out, and I'm disconnected again. Let me make an adjustment here, because I feel like there is a way that I can make this go away. 1 second, but shout out to you, Atticaster. You're in 3 times, by the way. go back here. We're going to go. Yeah, that'd be great, actually. That'd be huge. I don't know why I keep getting bounced from my personal hotspot. It just doesn't make any sense. Nope. Jesus. All right, you know what? We're going to... There's just something about being in this one that's just not good. Shout out to you, Atticasters. You're in 3 times for that extra raffle entry. Coming in, DSG, who's already in. Please, Atlanta, show us some consistency on defense today. 3 sacks. Listen, if last Sunday was any indication for the Dirty Birds, things are looking good. 6 sacks was unfrickin' believable, my friend. But I am completely on board with you. The Falcons need to set the pace defensively, and that means being aggressive and getting after Bryce Young. I do have some key to victories that include keeping Bryce Young labeled inside of the pocket or contained inside of the pocket, but we'll get to that here in just a little bit. Shout out from DML. He's coming in with a $5 super chat. Watching from Birmingham, I'm guessing. Yep. It's forcing me to watch the LA Philly game, though, and I don't have Sunday NFL ticket. We'll be relying on you today, Moose. That's why you tuned in, my guy. I've got you covered with the very best Dirty Birds live play-by-play. And, of course, DSG coming in with the $1 super chat. Always great to have him in as well. Okay. I am miserable right now when it comes to my... Yeah, no, we already got it. Yeah, we got it. We're good. We already put him on screen. We're good. Okay. Jarrett coming in with a $5 super chat. And we've got a mega deal, by the way, for super chatters coming in today. And I want to let you guys know what this mega deal is because you showed out for us during the Minnesota Vikings game, and we cannot thank you enough. So I went to the bosses, and I said, look, we gave away 2 separate jerseys on last week's live show. And they said, okay, we could eventually do another one. However, we have a mark to hit today if we want to give away another free Falcons jersey of your choice. Shout out to you, Jarrett Gibbons, who is also in one time, Mr. Producer Tex. He gets one $5 entry for the end of the show, which, by the way, we'll end up doing after the 3rd quarter. So after the 3rd quarter is done is when we'll do the duck race. After the 3rd quarter is when you have to have all that in. All right, there's our super chat menu. Here's what it looks like. If you send in a 5, you're automatically entered one time. $10 is 3 raffle tickets. If you send in a 20, you're getting 6 raffle tickets. And we're going to spin the Wheel of Pain. That's right. We've got the Wheel of Pain ready for you to get going. Producer Tex has put up a bunch of stuff like push-ups, sit-ups, jumping jacks, beers, cheers, anything you can think of. We have got on that Wheel of Pain for Moose. And then, of course, if you send in a 50, we're ripping a beer bong. You get 20 raffle tickets. And if you send in a $100 super chat, I am automatically entering you into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. So if you send in a 100, you don't even have to worry about getting in on the raffle. You are automatically entered with the other 11. Here's today's mega deal. Are you ready for it? So the bosses told me, if we want to give away another free jersey, if we make $600 on today's live stream, we will give away another free jersey of your choice. And I'll take down a beer booth. I think it's pretty fair to give you guys whatever it is you want because you showed out. So if we make $600 on today's live stream, that is another free jersey giveaway and a beer boot. I'm taking it down live on camera in front of you guys. And if you remember anything about last time, it was rough. I had a belly full of booze, and it was not a fun time. A very, very bloated Moose. But I see some super chats coming in. We're going to get to those here in just a second. Let's talk about what we've got coming up on our live show. A Falcons versus Panthers preview. I'm going to break down keys to victory on both the Falcons and the Panthers side. So what the Falcons can do on the offensive side of the ball to beat the Panthers, as well as what they can do on the defensive side of the ball. Then I'm going to get to the top storylines, kind of a combo of those two both. Of course, when the game starts, you're going to get live play-by-play from yours truly. I'm going to call every single snap of today's game. And then, of course, at the very end of the third quarter, a duck race for an extra entry into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. Let's get some Super Chats, Mr. Producer Tex, while we've got them. And I am still struggling mightily. All right, here's what we can do. Producer Tex, is there any way that bottom left-hand corner that you could mirror what is on your screen here and put it down at the bottom left so that I can see when Super Chats come in? That's the best way for me to be able to read. That'd be great. Let's get some Super Chats rolling in here from our guy Robbie, who's in one time. First time on here with the live. Been a Falcons fan since Madden 99. Rise up, Dirty Birds. Robbie, you're an absolute legend, my guy. Thank you so much for sending in your $5 Super Chat. A rise up to you. Let's get this W, baby. Come on. I go. An absolute legend here on the channel. Yeah, if you could just put that left side there, that'd be perfect. So, yeah, that's perfect. And then if you could blow that up a little bit, that'd be huge. Igo says, let's win it all. Let's win it all. I'm talking about it, man. It starts with this one, right? It starts with this one. Oh. All right, $20 Super Chat from a Dockstater. A Dockstater. Sorry. He says push-up time. We're going to get to that here in just a little bit. Shout out to you, Igo, for the $5 Super Chat. Let's get into our next one from Jarek. He sent in another $5. As soon as that comes in. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, if you could put that there on the left-hand side. So, yeah, bottom left, then that's easier for me to see. Perfect. Apologies to you guys. Like I said, I'm dealing with some internet issue. Yeah, there we go. That's perfect. That's really good. Thank you so much. All right, next one coming in from Jarek. J-Rick. It's pronounced, oh no, that's a Dockstatter. A Dockstatter says it's push-up time. Well, you know what that means, Producer Tex. As soon as we enter this last Super Chat, we're spinning the wheel. He also gets 6 entries into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. Shout out to A Dockstatter. And then Jarek coming in with the $5 Super Chat. Moose. Happy to see you, my brother. Also, good morning to, is that Bandman? Bandman Igo. Bandman Igo. Shout out to you, Jarek. Appreciate you getting in, brother. That is awesome. We are already almost at $75. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. As soon as we get to 100, how about this? I'll rip a beer bong for you. If we get to $100 right now or within the next 10 minutes, there we go. Even closer. I'm getting the beer bong ready for y'all, and I'm ripping it. I am ripping it. Let's spin this wheel. The wheel of pain. Tick, 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 tick. 20 jumping jacks it is. You can see that right here. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Nothing like a good little jumping jack exercise to get the juices flowing. All right. Nice little $10 Super Chat coming in from DML3. By the way, like I said, the next $20 Super Chat that gets us to $100, I'm ripping a beer bong for you guys. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to party with the Dirty Birds crew. Ready to party with the Dirty Birds crew. DML3, or DM3, excuse me. Just imagine if we can utilize the play action with the ability to run the ball like we did last week, there would be no issue in scoring with the red zone with the combo of PA would be lethal. All right, so what I said in my preview that I put out this morning was that the Panthers are notoriously bad against the run. So it feels like a Bijan Robinson legacy game incoming really, really soon. However, I do think you're right. I think you can't just solely attack the run like you did last week for different reasons, right? The Minnesota Vikings were a blitz-heavy team that put pressure constantly on Michael Penix, so he just couldn't get the ball out quick enough. Whereas the Panthers they're not good on defense. so that you can exploit them in a whole bunch of different ways. I think the approach of more like 65-35 or 60-40 with the run is probably what you're going to see from Zach Robinson, but I'm fully on board with you. I think getting that play action going can be absolutely lethal, and you need this game for Michael Penix's confidence to keep going, especially because the next 2 weeks, you've got some crazy matchups. You got the Washington Commanders, who might get Jaden Daniels back, and then, of course, the Buffalo Bills, who look like a top 3 team right now in the NFL. Shout out to you, though, DM3, for coming in with your $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Michael coming in with a $5. What up, Michael? As soon as that comes in, there he is. If you weren't with us when we went 8-9, don't be a fan at 9-8. I said at the beginning of the year, I said 10-7 was my official prediction for the Dirty Birds. So 10-7 will absolutely, in my opinion, get you a spot in the NFC playoffs. And it might even win the NFC South. I don't think the Buccaneers can sustain this level of success for this long. They almost lost to the Houston Texans. In fact, they should have lost to the Houston Texans. But the Texans just kind of shit the bed on that game, kind of like the Dirty Birds did when they played them. I think we're a better team. I think we're the best team in the South. So shout out to you, Michael, for coming in with that $5. $15 away from a beer bong. Let's talk about some offensive keys to victory, shall we? That's Team Card. Yep, absolutely. We'll talk about it right now, and I'm going to tell you guys what my offensive storylines are for the Dirty Birds. So like I had originally said, a Bijan Robinson legacy game incoming. The Carolina Panthers do not stop the run. Over the last 19 games, so 2 in 2025 and 17 in 2024, they are the worst team against the run. You can absolutely slice and dice this team on the ground, and you should. Bijan Robinson is a top 2 back in this league. He had his best game of the year against the Minnesota Vikings, and all signs indicate that he's not slowing down. So you feed him early, you feed him often, get Tyler Algier also kind of worked into the game plan like you did last week, and this 1-2 combo of those two, bowling ball and baseball, as producer Reed eloquently put it, should be the absolute pinnacle of your offense today. That leads me into my second point. You got to play fast. Keep this defense on their heels. You do not want to allow a bad defense to gain any sort of momentum or figure out what you're doing if you're taking too long to set up the plays. And what we have seen from the Falcons recently is there have been times when they struggle to get the playoff. They get down to like 2 or 3 seconds or 2 to 1 seconds in that game clock. I want to see more fast-paced offense. Maybe go a little no huddle today to really establish your dominance on the offensive side of the football. And then, of course, let's get Darnell Mooney some touches. Last week was his first week back. You could tell he was rusty. You could tell he was just kind of getting back into the playing shape and really finding his footing. Now should be a really good test for him to actually get the ball a couple of times. So maybe a couple of quick slants, maybe a couple of screen plays, maybe a couple of deep shots down the field. Whatever that looks like from Zach Robinson's game plan perspective, get Darnell Mooney the football. Coming up here in about 15 minutes, we're going to get into our defensive storylines. But shout out to y'all who have been super chatting in. We are $10 away from hitting that 100 mark. Robbie coming in one more time. That means he gets another entry. Shout out to you, Robbie. 150 people rocking with us in the building. Jose Santana coming in. He's already in. You know he is. Robbie. Penix got to take advantage of London height on that one-on-one jump ball in the end zone. I did say that a couple of times. I said this could be an opportunity for Drake London, especially on some good one-on-one matchups, for Penix to just throw the ball up. Did you know Drake London was number 1, in the NFL in contested catches since he was drafted? So it's part of his strength, and I think you need to utilize that, considering one of Michael Penix's best parts about his game is his ability to throw the deep ball, and it's not something that we've seen him do quite frequently this season already. So I want to see that, get a little bit more involved. Shout out to you, Reginald. You can't take anybody for granted in the NFL. That is absolutely correct. Any given Sunday league. However, on paper, the Falcons are a far more talented football team on every aspect, offensively and defensively. So unless the Panthers come out and career it, then I think the Falcons have the upper hand in a lot of different areas. So shout out to you, Reginald. Shout out to you. A reminder that if we make $600, we're giving away a jersey of your choice to one lucky fan. All right. How about this? Let's ask you guys. Let's get some chats involved here. Let's get some chatting involved here. Not seeing too many people getting involved in the live chat. We need a little bit more if we want to make sure that today gets going. If you want the Atlanta Falcons to win, not only do I need you to hit that thumbs up icon, but spam that W once you've done so. So hit the thumbs up button and then spam your W's if you want a Dirty Birds win. I'm giving shout-outs. Producer Tex, I have not heard your voice once today. Get your butt on the microphone, my friend. We need to hear that beautiful Tex voice. I go, Michael, the dog sits, Casey, Larry, Lav, James, Michael, the dog sit again, Kenneth, the bright wolf, Cody. Keep going, my friends. Get those W's going. I want to see as many Dirty Birds fans spamming their W's right now. We need a W to take back the South. Take back the South. Me enjoying my my beautiful uptime energy here before we go and make ourselves some beer. We got to get some beer in here, Tex, pretty soon. Salty, Jarek, Salty. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Half an hour until we get there. Only $8 away from our beer bong. Come on now. James, Cody, Jordan. What up, Jordan? The man, the myth, the legend. Coming in with his W. I go. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. I am excited. I am excited. This feels like a new era of Atlanta Falcons football, does it not? It feels like a new era of Atlanta Falcons football. Something that feels like 1985, punch you in the mouth, worse for wear, no matter you win or you lose, you are going to leave playing the Dirty Birds feeling like you got hit by a fucking truck. Pardon my French. Pardon my French. But I get hyped up. I get hyped up, Producer Tex, on game day. This is football. It's a man's sport. And if you can't handle some foul language from time to time, it's the wrong sport for you. It is. Almost at 100 likes. It's 78 likes. Let's get to 100 before we start. Hopefully Hopeful says 7. Oh, no, it's hopefully Hopeful 7. Sacklana. Sacklana. I like it a lot. Listen, when I say it feels different this year, I don't mean that the Atlanta Falcons are going to the Super Bowl. That's not what I'm saying. I feel like people get that confused a little bit. What I'm saying is the mentality and the identity of this team looks far different than it has in years past, where I feel like the last couple of years, we were more of a finesse team. We were more of a team that would try to beat you offensively, fireworks show, good passing, good running, put up 450 yards on you, stuff like that. But now it feels the opposite. It feels like our defense is going to set the tone and our offense is going to do what they have to do in order to beat you. That doesn't mean that on any given Sunday we can't explode for 470 yards. Teams do it all the time. There's enough talent on this offense to absolutely do that. But I think what you're seeing is Raheem Morris saying, we just want to limit the mistakes on offense. We believe that if we go out and score 24 points, we're going to win the majority of the games because our defense is that good. So that's kind of like the barometer of success for the offense. Score 24. Oh, yeah, baby. We just hit $100. That's what's up. Y'all are showing out today. Shout out to One Shot Gaming for the $5 super chat. And then, of course, Jarek, who says, down the hatch, buddy. You know what that means, producer text. I'm going to send a quick little message here to our friend Avery and ask her if she could bring me a beer bong. Any way that you could bring a beer bong to Studio E? With a couple of Happy Dads, please. Boom shakalaka. Here we go. Shout out to you, Jarek. And that means we're already, what is it? What's 1/6? What is that in a percentage? So 1/6 is like what, 13%? We're like 13% away from giving away a free Atlanta Falcons, not a free, but an Atlanta Falcons jersey. I mean, it is free at that point. Like, we're giving it away. Once we get $600, we can give away a free jersey. 194 people in the building. If you're ready for an Atlanta Falcons dub, hit subscribe. Hit that sub button. We are continually giving you Atlanta Falcons content on the daily. News, rumors, watch parties just like this one. If you want Atlanta Falcons content and you want this channel to grow, the best way to do it is to hit that subscribe button. It is completely 100% free. We will never charge you anything. Did you know ESPN Plus actually costs $360 a year? That is insane. We'll never charge you anything like that. It's always free all the time. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Would you get in trouble if you mirror the scroll? Oh, that's a good question. DM3's thinking outside of the box. I like it. One Shot Gaming, shout out to you, brother. What's up? When did you become a Falcons fan, and how many sacks do you think we get today? I'll start with the second question and then finish off with the first one. Sacks today, 4. I'm staking my claim for 4. This Panthers offensive line isn't awful, but it's not good either. It's kind of like right in the middle. I think we get 4 today. To answer your first question, when did I become a Falcons fan? My favorite player growing up was Julio Jones, at least as a wide receiver. I have a bunch of different favorite players at different, positions. So when I grew up watching football, we watched so many different teams. I couldn't pick one team to be a fan of. So when I locked on to Julio Jones, I was kind of like, yep, I'm a Falcons fan now. Love the Falcons. So I've just been kind of riding ever since the Julio days because he was one of my favorite wide receivers watching growing up. The dude was just, he was so good. God, I miss Julio. But yes, to answer your question, that's where we're at. Jarek, down the hatch, buddy. Shout out to you. As soon as we get that beer bong in here, I promise you I'm ripping it for you. I promise you I'm ripping it for you. Haven't heard anything from producer Avery yet, but that's okay. Shout out to you, Jarek, and then we got a couple more coming in here. You're good. You are good to go. Pause. Did I say keep pounding? When did I say keep pounding? Maybe something in the, T Green. He says keep pounding. Got it. DM3 coming in, and he, like I said, he's thinking outside the box. Would you get in trouble if you mirror your screen so we can watch the game with you? Yes, we would get in trouble. What the NFL does is they search and comb the YouTube. God, I sound like an 80-year-old man. They search and comb YouTube for any semblance of their logo. So if they see any sort of NBC, Fox, CBS logo, what they end up doing is flagging that, and then our stream gets taken down. I get fired, and you get no more moose on Atlanta Falcons today. So yes, we would get in trouble. We cannot do that. But if you stick around, I'm going to give you my very best play-by-play. Jared, not Jerica, I think Jeebus Christ is the next one. Coming in with the $10 super chat. Yeah. Jeebus. Not going to lie, I was worried when we lost Petey. I would say that you've hit the ground running, but I really think you've hit the air soaring. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Rise up, Moose. Let's get that W. Jeebus, you're an absolute legend, my friend. Thank you so much for the kind words. Listen, Petey was a really good friend of mine, still is a very good friend of mine. He has taken on some things that he wants to do in his professional life now. I know he got married. We just both got married. We talk about that all the time. And we also confer about Dirty Birds football. So I appreciate the kind words. I'm here to deliver you the very best Atlanta Falcons content that I personally can. Shout out to you. Reginald coming in. Oh, yeah, he said we can't take them for granted. I think we got a couple other fivers from James and Robbie. There we go. What's a chance that we get to see Penix without his do-rag? Ask Penix, you know? Yes. I can't answer that question. I'm not Michael Penix Jr. James Moore, rise up. Atlanta Falcons forever. Rise up to you, my friend. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. That's it right there. We got everything. For sure. You should leak Pete's number. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't be doxing Petey. Can't be doxing Petey. How about this? Once we hit 100 likes, that's 3 likes away, I'll give away a free entry, producer text, to one lucky fan to get in on the Deion Sanders jersey raffle duck race. Just 3 likes, and I promise you I will give away a free entry, or a free duck, I should say, for our duck race. There we go. We hit it. All right. Spam your ATLs. Spam those ATLs. And I'm giving away a free duck in today's duck race. Free ducks, free ducks. Here we go. Someone's spamming ducks. Get those ATLs going. I got you. I got you. 20 seconds. If you want to, can you go quickly grab a beer bong and a couple of beers? That'd be great. Because I don't know if she's going to answer. I don't know what she's doing right now. Appreciate you, Beast Mode. Thank you. All right, 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amon K. Amon, shout out to you, dude. You're in. You're in for a duck. You're in for a duck. I should mention to you, that does not mean that you're in the Deion Sanders jersey raffle, but what it does mean is that you get a duck to get into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, hit it right now. For free Atlanta Falcons content all year long. No, beer bong. Beer bong, like a morbonga. Yes, correct. Seltzer, please. Thank you. Happy dads. And if you could just grab like 2 or 3 of them, that'd be great. Thank you, sir. There we go. It's ticking it up. It's ticking it up. Today's goal, by the way, for subs is 40,000. I think we can do it because once this game starts kicking off, we're going to have more Falcons fans rocking in the building with us. Our goal is to hit 40,000 subscribers on today's live stream. We're pretty close. We're 285 away. We can do it. I know we can. James says, I got a feeling we go 12-5. Let's go 2-1 first. I like your optimism. I really do. Let's go 2-1 first. The man says, happy dads. Yes, no free ads, but tons of free dads. It is a seltzer that we have down here in Dallas, Texas. 5% alcohol. Kind of tastes like a White Claw almost, but very light, very refreshing, and something that doesn't cause too much belly bloat so that we're not sitting here with these massive beer guts. We have to do better than those 3 Panther fans, guys. Yeah, they only have like 78 subscribers right now. I don't want them to have over 1,000 ever. Ever. Shout out to y'all for hanging out with me on a Sunday. So ready for some Dirty Birds football. Appreciate you, Beast. Here's Happy Dads, by the way, in case you haven't, you've never seen one before. That's what they look like. Whoop. There we tough time figuring out how to turn this around. Amon, I see your super chat. We're going to get it up on screen as soon as producer Tex gets back here. Should the Falcons keep receiving the ball after winning the coin toss? You know, I hear this all the time from fans, like the superstition of it all, like, hey, if whatever you did last week during a winning week is what you should do the next week. I think what it depends on is which unit had a better week at practice. I've always been that mentality. If your offense played better that week during practice than your defense, then you take the ball first. If your defense performed better, have your defense take the ball first. And just roll like that week to week. That's the way to do it. Shout out to producer Tex. Mirbonga. We did get a $5 super, so if you want to load that up on screen, I got to do a little beer bonga. Mirbonga for beer bonga. Pour a little bit more in there. There we go. Shout out to y'all. You guys hit $100 in supers. I take down a beer bong. Cheers. Woo! Interesting. How about this? I'll make you another deal. Because you guys have been rocking it. I'll make another deal. We have 11 people that are currently in the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. The first person to send in a 50 automatically gets entered into the raffle. They don't even get ducks. They're automatically in. Automatically in. Well, there you go. We got a $100 super chat. I go rising it up and throwing it down with a bang. Shout out to Igo, super fan of the show. It is time to win. It's time to rise up. Dirty birds. Spam Igo in the chat. Spam Igo in the chat. Dude's an absolute legend. Dude is an absolute freaking legend. Spam Igo in the chat. Igo's already in, though. I'm like 99% positive Igo's in. He also won his own jersey last week. Money, money, money. Money. Actually, no. Igo has never been in. Igo was never in the Deion Sanders. Yeah, he was. There it is. No, I see him. He's in. He's in. I saw him. We're good. I was like, there's no way that's true. Shout out to my man Igo. He's a really great guy. He's a really great guy. I love that Igo guy. She's a big Dirty Birds fan. We're all Dirty Birds fans. We really like this team. Michael Penix Jr., what a great quarterback. Frankly. I saw people spamming Trump in the chat. So every time I see Trump, I have to do the impersonation. I have to. I've got to build a wall around Michael Penix. It's going to be absolutely huge, okay? We're going to invite all of the Dirty Birds to the White House after they win the Super Bowl. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge. Shout out to Igo coming in with a $100 super. Remember, when we get to $600, we're good. We got it. Thank you, though. No, you're good. Don't worry about it. Once we get to $600, we're giving away a free jersey of your choice to one lucky fan. Good morning from Cali, Cali. I'm going back to Cali, Cali. No, that's not from mine. Yeah. Oh, no. I did say that. But as soon as I said that, we got the 100. So he's in. We're going to build a wall around Michael Penix. It's going to be huge. We're going to make the Panthers pay for all of it. We got a couple of... Shout out to y'all. Hey, listen. If we hit a certain amount in supers today, I absolutely will do the Trump impression. I will do the Trump impression for quite some time. I have to figure out what that deal is. We'll figure it out at halftime. How about that? Shout out to Logan. What up, Logan? Good morning from Cali. Let's go, Birds. Let's go, Dirty Birds. Shout out to you, Logan. I go. We're going to build a wall around Michael Penix. It's going to be great. We are going to absolutely deport. We're going to get ice cold on the Panthers. We're going to send them out of the country. It'll be great. Shout out to you, I go. Legend. DM3. Do the interpretation for the entire second quarter, and you'd be surprised at how many super chats you're going to get. That's a good question. It is that's a real, I mean, hey, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out some sort of deal. I'll talk to producer Tex, who, by the way, also does a Trump impression. Just a little bit. Tex, I don't think they've heard your voice yet. Get your butt on the freaking mic. Yeah, no, just put him on top of the dog. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, you're good. Remember, top 3 people in Supers are already, they get in automatically. We're going to raffle off 1 extra spot. Why does everybody keep saying, keep pounding? Pause. Giggity. Rise up. Throw it down. 296 people rocking in the building. We got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes till Dirty Birds football. Hit that thumbs up icon if you want that Dirty Birds W. Yeah, dude, Bryce Young. How tall is Bryce Young? Like 5'3"? In full caps. DSG. Legend. Absolute legend. We're going back. Shout out to y'all. Keep getting them in. We're almost at $300 before the start of the game. That's unbelievable. DSG coming in. Which NFC South... I'm just playing. I'm not going to scream it. Which NFC South rival do you hate the most? Mine has to be the Cam Newton-led Panthers, then Breeze and the Aints. It's the Aints. It'll always be the Aints. I absolutely despise that football team. Mickey Loomis, Derek Bars and Cars, Mr. Retire, Spencer Gatler, and Tyler Schick. Who cares what their names are? It's the Aints. I hate the Aints so much. Then I'd probably say right now it's the Buccaneers, just because their fan base is so bandwagony. I can't stand Buccaneers fans. And then the Panthers, they just kind of feel like everybody's little brother. You know what I mean? You just kind of like beat up on them. I just beat up on them. Chevy Boy says, agreed. Just a shout out to George. Can't stand you. What's going on? What's going on, George? I have no idea, Jerry. Who really has the more bleak future, Taints or Panthers? It's got to be the Panthers. Panthers suck. I hope Tepper never sells that team. They're like a free space at the big O card. That's so true. Yeah, they're in hell. Here's the thing about the Saints. The Saints don't have a good roster. But Kellen Moore, and I know that you guys are going to hate when I say this, Kellen Moore actually does a pretty good job. Kellen Moore does a pretty good job. He's a good coach. He's a Super Bowl winning offensive coordinator. So I think he's going to have that team as buttoned up as it can be, although their roster just sucks. The Panthers they have no future right now. As long as Bryce Young is your quarterback, you've got no future. Shout out to you, George. All right, producer Tex, once you're done with that, let's get into our defensive storylines, and that'll be pretty much time for kickoff. No worries. No worries. Keep pounding, T. Green. I guess. All right, let's talk about the defensive storylines for the Dirty Birds. You got to play aggressive like you did on Sunday Night Football. Point blank. You got to come out with strategic blitzes on first and second down like you did against J.J. McCarthy. Here's the good news about Bryce Young. He's smaller and less athletic than J.J. McCarthy is. So what you will see Bryce Young try to do, which bleeds into our second defensive storyline, is he's going to try to roll outside of the pocket because he is super short. He cannot see over the offense and defensive line. So what he has to do is roll outside to see the entirety of the field. You're going to keep a QB spy on either side of him. So whether that be Arnold Ebiketie, James Pierce Jr., Caden Ellis, doesn't matter who it's going to be. Maybe it's Divine Diablo. Keep them a QB spy on either side and then blitz the shit out of him. Keep the cage concept to keep him inside the pocket. If you keep him inside the pocket, that's where you're going to do your most damage because he has to throw the ball up, which creates more loft, better chances to get picks on Bryce Young. And then finally, don't let Chuba Hubbard get going. He's probably the lone bright spot on that Panthers team. Well, I don't think he's amazing, but I do have some respect for him because last year he showed there were a couple of games where he could really get going and get hot. So when he does get hot, he's really, really good. So don't let Chuba Hubbard get going. Make sure you stifle him. Force Bryce Young to beat you from inside the pocket. And if he does that, tip of the cap to you. But I don't see that happening. He's just not big enough. So don't let him get outside. Don't let him do things with his legs. Keep QB spies on him. Keep him inside the pocket. Do not let Chuba Hubbard get going. You do that, Dirty Birds are going to come away with the W. Absolutely. Thanks, Buster. I appreciate that. As your president of this Atlanta Falcons channel, I say thank you so much. Really. Truly. Jabus, division games are tough, but we could go off today. They are tough. They absolutely are tough. You can never take any single team for granted in the NFL because it is an any given Sunday league. However, on paper, it's a way more talented team. It's a way more talented team. Are we on the correct game, by the way? Uh-oh. Hold on. There we go. No, you're good. I was going to say, this doesn't look like... there we go. Now we're good. You're good. Yeah, no problem. Shout out to you, Buster Deering, coming in. He's in 3 times as well, Mr. Tex. All you have to do is make sure that when, at the end of the stream, you just take the super chats from the very start of it and just multiply by how many they came in with. Does that make sense? So a $5 super is 1, and then 10 is 3. So if they send in more, you just add on to that. Yeah, you're good. I trust you. Just a bunch of ducks lined up in a row. Buster, let's go Moose. Rise up. Appreciate it, my guy. Good trumpet impression. Thank you so much, frankly. I really think that I have a lot to work on. I don't think the tone is quite right there. I think I'm a little bit high, but I think I can get a little bit low as well. Probably the greatest Trump, in my opinion, if you ask me. I remember when I took over the Atlanta Falcons. Almost bought them when I was 12 years old. All right, coming in, Jeebus. Division games are tough, but we could go off today. Shout out to you, Jeebus. Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. Hit that thumbs up icon. Hit that sub button if you want a Dirty Birds W. We got 5 more minutes. Let's get to 39,750 subs right here on the channel. There's 450 of you watching. I can guarantee you not everybody is subbed. Hit that thumbs up icon. Hit that sub button. It's free. It is absolutely 100% free. What is going on? There we go. We're better. Pause. Keep pounding. Pause. There we go. We're almost there. 24 subs away. Keep hitting it. Keep hitting it. I got my beer going. The vibes are high. There we are at Bank of America Stadium where the Carolina Panthers trot out onto the field wearing their light blue jerseys, their black helmets, and their black pants. Ooh. Looks like we got the Fox Sports D squad, Alex Faust and Matt Millen. $20 away. 20 away. 150 likes. That's what's up. Thanks for joining us. If you are a Dirty Birds fan or a Carolina Panthers fan that just has nowhere else to watch this game because we don't have a Panthers host yet. And if you are a Panthers fan, I apologize. I'm not going to say anything nice about your team. Let's go, Falcons Nation. Come on, boys and girls. Let's get ready to rumble. Falcons wearing their white jerseys with their black helmets. Probably shouldn't have gone black with black helmets. Or black and black helmets. Panthers have their black. They probably should have gone silver, but don't be the blood pressure birds today. Couldn't agree more. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Oh, by the way, we do have one more wheel spin for Igo because he sent in a 20. So we got to do that wheel spin before we start. Penix legacy game from Igo. I hope so. Either a Bijan legacy game or a Michael Penix Jr. legacy game. I'm hoping for one of them. Jarek says, Faust looks like a villain. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why either. But it's like the Fox Sports D squad. Xavier Watts pick 6? That would be freaking awesome, dude. That would be awesome. And then let's get a prize picks read before we're done as well. You got it. Shout out to y'all. Minute 40 left on the kick. Let's do the prize picks read first, Tex. Let's do it. Today's live stream and episode is brought to you by our friends over at Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. Very simple to play. Pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. It is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. Join millions of users and sign up today. Go to your app store. Very simple. Click that white P with the purple background and download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. We are right about at kickoff, baby. Let's do it. Shout out to everybody watching right now. Shout out to T Green, who keeps saying, keep pounding. That's kind of crazy, not going to lie, but you know what? We'll roll with it. We will roll with it. Let's go, Dirty Frickin' Birds. 590 people rocking with us right now. As soon as we get, tell me who you got going right now. If you want the Birds to win, type ATL. Get those ATLs going. Get those ATLs going. It was doing well for a long time, and then it just kind of shit the bed again. There we go. It's going to do that pretty much all game, so I'm going to try my best here to... The good news is the TV is working. TV's working, we're good. As long as the TV is working. If you get your last-minute Super Chat in, if it's a $50 one, I'll rip another beer bong. If we get to $350, we're at $300 right now. If we get to $350 right before kickoff, I'll rip another beer bong right now for you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. We got Happy Dads flowing. I got my energy drink here. Probably not the greatest combination, but fork it. Mr. MJ Smith, who scores the first touchdown today? I'm thinking Drake London. Drake London, first touchdown today. Here we go. Here we go. Falcons get the ball first. Falcons get the ball first. Here we go. Hit that thumbs up icon if you just joined the stream. We're almost at 200 likes. The weather in Carolina is beautiful, 83 degrees, 5-mile-an-hour winds, sunny day at Bank of America Stadium, and it's about halfway full because everybody knows the Panthers stink. Zepper, what up, dude? Here we go. Here we go. They have a lot of inactives there. Xavier Legette's not playing. Patrick Jones, Robert Hunt, Austin Corbett, Tershawn Wharton also out. The only inactive for the Dirty Birds, A.J. Terrell. Falcons in there, all whites. All whites with black helmets. If you're ready for kickoff, spam those me's. Here we go. Get as many me's going as we can. Let's do it. Here we go. Are you ready for some football? There's Dave Canales, head coach of the Carolina Panthers. Bijan Robinson looking locked in, ready to go. Got a bunch of me's going right now. DM3 says, relying on you, Moose. I got you, brother. Falcons will receive the kick. Here's the kick. It is away, and the Dirty Birds kick off week 3. Fielded at the 15-yard line. Picked up by, it looks like Ray McCloud, who breaks one tackle, gets out to about the 27-yard line, and will be brought down. It was Ray. Out comes QB1, Michael Penix Jr. On the season, 433 yards passing, 1 touchdown. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line for the Dirty Birds. In the pistol. 1 receiver to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Penix brings London in motion. Play action. Rolling. Fires. Dumps it off. Almost a one-handed grab there by Kyle Pitts. Bad throw from Michael Penix. Threw it behind him. Incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Nice little stick route there from Kyle Pitts. He was open for a gain of about 5. Penix just threw it behind him. Second down and 10. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson. 2nd and 10, 14:50 on the clock, 10 on the game clock. Pistol formation, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Mooney in motion. Snap, taken. All day to throw. Penix fires, back foot, caught. London breaks a tackle, spins out of 1. 1st down, Dirty Birds. 1st down, Dirty Birds. Nice little double move there from Drake London. Kind of a weird throw off platform from Michael Penix Jr. A little high, but London went up, brought it down, spun around his corner. Got the first, gain of 10. First and 10, new set of downs. Ball on the 37-yard line. Pistol formation once again, bunch. Extra tight end in. Warner in motion. Handoff. Bijan slips, but gets about 3 yards. Probably could have gotten 5 if he didn't slip. Made something out of nothing. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Halfback cut back up there. Not much going after the slip by Bijan. Ball on the 40. Sustained drives. That's the key for the Dirty Birds today. Bijan, 35 rushes, 170 yards on the season, averaging 4.9 yards per carry. Shotgun formation. It's a weird-looking offset formation. Darnell Mooney in motion. Penix drops back, fires, middle, caught, slant route, first down. Dirty Birds, deep slant to Darnell Mooney. He gets his first catch of the year. I believe. I don't think he had a catch last. Oh, was that incomplete? Did he drop that? He did. Shit. Let's see this. Brings it in. Yeah, it's incomplete. You got to catch that, Mooney. Come on now. 3rd and 7. After the drop by Darnell Mooney. It was a little bit of an extension play, but he should have caught that. 3rd and 7, shotgun formation. 2 receivers left, Mooney in motion. Here's the snap. Blitz coming. Penix picks it up, fires. Caught. First down, Mooney. This time's a first down. Past the 45-yard line. Nice little deep stick to Darnell Mooney. First down, Dirty Birds. Come on. Mooney fakes the out route and just plants. It's a deep curl, actually. And absolutely demoralizes, it wasn't J.C. Horn. Who is that? I can't see. Can't see his number. First down, type those ones, baby. Type those ones. 1st and 10, pistol formation. Penix. Play action, fires, left-hand side, caught once again, first down. Falcons moving the ball through the air. Drake London on the out route, gain of 11. First down, Dirty Birds. Beautiful out route there from Drake London. Get him early, often involved. First down, type those ones. Gain of 11. More of a fast-paced offense here from Atlanta, which is good to see. Pistol formation, offset pistol. Mooney in motion, lining up behind Drake London. Kyle Pitts to his left. Handoff to Bijan, patiently waiting. Cuts back to the outside after a couple of really good stutter steps. Makes something out of nothing. Gains 2. It'll be 2nd and 8. Sustainability. Methodical drives is what you love to see. They've already taken 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's good stuff. Hit that thumbs up icon. We have almost 1,000 people watching and only 213 likes. Unacceptable. Let's get to 250 right now. Hit that thumbs up icon. Penix, pistol, 2nd and 7. They gave him 3. Brings Pitts in motion, drops back. Double pumps, fires, had London wide open up the sideline and just floated it. He said, you got to take off on that. Miscommunication there will be 3rd and 7. Third and 7. What's up? Yeah, like the video to get this first down. Almost at 300 likes. Third and 7. Penix. Shotgun formation. Spread. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brings Ray in motion. Fires deep. Incomplete. Way over the head of Drake London. It'll be 4th and 7. And out will come Parker Romo, who went 5 for 5 last week against the Minnesota Vikings on Sunday Night Football. This is just a miscommunication here again from Penix and London. They have got to be on the same page. I mean, it's an overthrow for sure from Penix, but London stops his route. He's expecting that ball to be here, and it was way up here. Couldn't have caught that if he was 8'2". 49-yard attempt. Parker Romo, kick, up. Wide right, miss. Wasn't even close. That's awful. Daily Bassett. Bears fan here, but I'm really surprised by how good Atlanta looks so far. I really like Penix and started him over Love today. Don't disappoint me. Well, if that last drive was any indication, they can move the ball between the 20s, but I said this in my preview video that I put out this morning. The Panthers are 9th in red zone defense. They know how to lock it down. You have to be better when you get inside the red zone. Ugh! And Romo, I get it, man. You went 5 for 5, but that wasn't even close. That wasn't even close. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. It's not just the Atlanta Falcons with kicking woes. There are so many teams right now that have just god-awful kicking situations. I don't know what's going on with the NFL kickers this year. They suck. They miss so much. That's tough. Hit that subscribe button if you want a better Dirty Birds offensive drive next time. Remember, we are covering every single bit of Atlanta Falcons news, rumors, watch parties just like this one. Every single time something happens surrounding the Atlanta Falcons, I'm making a video or a short for you. So all you got to do is lock us in and hit that subscribe button. That is just rough. SWG says Romo received way too much love last week. You know, he went 5 for 5. Everybody's bound to miss a field goal. Nobody's perfect, but you can't miss them that bad. That was just terrible. Get Matt Bryant out of retirement. Honestly, somebody call him. Look, Penix didn't look bad on that drive. He had a bunch of good throws. It was a couple of plays where he and Drake London were just not on the same page. They got to figure it out. They got to go back and watch the tape. All right, here comes Bryce Young in good field position. Ball on the Carolina 39. Young drops back, fires, middle, caught. Gain of 6, maybe 7. Looks like Tet McMillan maybe on the catch there. Bryce Young is going to throw the ball a lot today. He was 55 attempts last week. They were down by a lot. They gained 8 there. That's a terrible spot, by the way. I don't know what they're looking at. 2nd and 2, play action. Pressure already coming. Fires, hits. Oh, and it's caught for a gain of about 7. First down, Panthers. Huge pressure there from the Dirty Birds. Almost sacked Bryce Young. Looked like Divine Diablo on the pressure there. No, it was Leonard Floyd on the pressure. Almost sacked Bryce Young. First and 10, ball on the wrong side of the 50. Young, shotgun formation. He's got a second tight end in with 3 receivers wide. Takes the snap. Screen pass, fires, caught by Renfro. Brought down for a gain of 1. Nice tackle there from Billy Bowman Jr., the rookie from Oklahoma. Good tackle there from Billy Bowman Jr., the defensive back playing nickel corner. Bryce Young under center, 9:09 left on the clock, 2nd down and 9 after the screen pass. Young changing the play at the line of scrimmage, calling an audible. Falcons showing blitz. Takes the snap, handoff, up the middle, Hubbard. Shit. Gain of 7. It'll be 3rd down and short. Good run there from Chuba Hubbard. Nice cut back there from Chuba Hubbard. It's good defense. It was just a nice run there from Chuba Hubbard. You plugged up the right hole. He got patient, cut back up to the center, and then burst through the hole. 3rd and 3. They only gave him. These refs don't know where to spot the football. Young fires outside. Dropped, incomplete. Look at D. Alford with sticky coverage there. Great play from D. Alford in for the injured A.J. Terrell. It'll be 4th down and 3 for the Panthers. Great play there from D. Alford. I don't know if that is Tet McMillan. Does he wear number 4? That is Tet McMillan. He does wear number 4. Panthers offense remains on the field. Watch the hard count. Watch the hard count. 4th and 3. 7, 6, 5, 4. They take the snap. They're going for it. Young, all day to throw, fires wide open, caught by Tet McMillan. 1st down. Wheel route from Tet McMillan inside the red zone. 1st down, Panthers. Panthers were not ready for that. They did not expect him to go for it. I bet you they were waiting on the hard count. Oh, my God. Xavier Watts busted coverage there. That was all Watts. Completely got turned around there on the wheel route. Got crossed up with his defenders. He's got to be better. Bad play from Xavier Watts. Bryce Young under center inside the Prize Picks red zone. Download the Prize Picks app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Play action, 1st down inside the 10. Tommy Tremble, tight end from Notre Dame. 1st down, Panthers inside the 5. Watts again, dude. Got to be better. Got to be better. 1st and goal. Ball of 4. Young under center. Bryce, play action, rolling right, bootleg, facing pressure, fires, corner of the end zone, incomplete. Bad throw from Bryce Young. It'll be 2nd down and 4 upcoming. Maybe that was Jesse Bates. I could be wrong. No, it wasn't Jesse Bates. That was Xavier Watts. It was definitely Xavier Watts. 2nd and goal. Man in motion. Young under center. Play action once again. Rolling left. Pressure. Rolling out to his right. He's going to take off. Get him. Get him. Touchdown. Fuck. Bryce Young abandons the play, rolls out to his left, and then just drives into the end zone. There is a flag on the play. Hold up. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. Doing a whole lot of celebrating. We don't know what the call is yet. Looks like it's on the Falcons. Good defense from the Falcons. That's a hold. That is a hold and a half. Caden Ellis misses the tackle. Nobody covering the outside flat. You got to be prepared for that, though. But it's a breakdown of the play. It was good coverage from the Falcons in pass coverage. It was great. Bryce Young just turning on the Jets. What is the penalty? Can we stop seeing the replay? It's on the Falcons. Touchdown is good. Penalty is declined. Their extra point team will come on the field. 6-0. Bad first drive there from the Falcons on defense. Got to be better. Got to be better. The biggest problem there was the 4th down play. They were not ready for the 4th down conversion there from the Panthers. They got caught flat-footed. That's all it was. That was like a 20-something yard play on 4th down. Panthers lead 7-0. Guys, relax. It's one drive. We're good. We are good. And while we are in our TV timeout, I think it's a perfect time to tell you about our friends over at Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day. But on Prize Picks, you can actually get paid to be right. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. Very simple to play. Pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. It is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. Join millions of users and sign up today. You see that white P with the purple background? All you got to do is go to your app store, click the download button, and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Here's the good news. We get the ball back, we score, we're right back in it. It's the NFL, my friends. It's the NFL. Teams are going to score. It's okay. It wasn't a good drive. I'll be the first to admit it. They got to be better on 4th down. That was the problem on that drive. You got to be better. However, it's one drive. It's one drive. Hit that subscribe button if you want more Atlanta Falcons touchdowns. We're going to cover every single touchdown for the Dirty Birds this season. I promise you that. So if you want the news, the rumors, everything in between, the watch parties just like this one, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button. I will have you covered. We've got almost 1,300 people rocking with us in the building. I know not everybody is subscribed to the channel. Our goal is 40,000 subs today. Hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Back to no internet. Lovely. It is brutal. All right, I'm feeling good. How about this? Let's get the vibes going. Let's get the vibes going. What do you think they're going to do on this drive? Touchdown, field goal, punt, or turnover? Let me know in the comment section down below. Let me know in the comment section down below. What is your prediction for this drive? McCloud takes it down at the 25-yard line. The Dirty Birds will take over from there. Guys, we're good. We're good. Relax. I get it. I'm a fan too. I want to see this team win and play well. It's one drive. The defense is fine. At least right now. 1st and 10. Let's go, Dirty Birds. Come on now. Penix, pistol, takes the snap. Handoff. Bijan climbing up the gut. Gain of about 6, maybe 7. It's going to be about 6, though. 2nd down and 4. Nice run there from Bijan Robinson up the middle. If we get to 400 likes before the end of the first quarter, I'm going to give away another free raffle entry for you guys for the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. If we get to 400 before the end of the first quarter, I'm giving away another free raffle entry to the Deion Sanders jersey raffle at the end of the month. 2nd and 4. Penix, hands off to Bijan. No, that's Tyler Algier. Am I tripping? That's Tyler. No. It's Bijan. Jesus Christ. I'm all over the map. Bijan Robinson for a gain of 3. It'll be 3rd and 1. Third and 1. Come on. Go under center. Please go under center. And the Falcons are going to call a timeout. Penix shaking his head. Apparently didn't like the play call. Maybe it's because you're running that stupid fucking pistol. Stop running it. Go under center. like you did against the Vikings. You did it multiple times. Go under center, pound the rock forward. Come on. Next $50 super chat that comes in, I'm ripping a beer bong. I don't care. I'm ready. Hell, I'll even make a deal with you. 25. Somebody sends it, 20. Somebody sends in a $20 super chat. I'm taking a beer bong down. I need a drink. I need a lot of drinks. In comes Algier. Come on. Falcons taking the play, getting in the huddle, coming out. Under center. Thank you. Penix is now under center. It's like they're listening to me. And they struggle to get the snap off. Jesus fucking Christ. You call the timeout. Get the snap off. That's a waste of a timeout. 3rd and 6. Zach Robinson, get the play off. Third and 6. Shotgun. Mooney in motion. Low snap. Penix. Blitz coming. Fires. Middle. Way over the head of Kyle Pitts. Incomplete. That's all on the offensive coordinator. Get the play off. You come out of a timeout and you have a delay of game. Inexcusable. Pinion punts it away. Fumble! Fumble! Bird's got it! Dirty Bird's got it! Panthers fumble! Panthers fumble! Dirty Bird's got it! A gift from the Panthers. DeMarco Helms gets the return. Welcome back. Gets the ball. Fumble recovery from DeMarco Helms. ETN. Shit in the bed. Shout out to you, E.L. Robles. Is that Robles? L. Robles? Shout out to you, my friend. Thanks for the super chat. We appreciate you. Penix, pistol formation. Shocker. Bijan, stutter step. Lots of patience, only gains 2. Couldn't find a hole. Offensive line got to be better there. You got a gift, Zach Robinson. You better capitalize. Reminder that when we hit 400 likes before the end of the first, I am giving away another free entry to the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. If somebody sends in a $50 super chat right now, I'm taking down a beer bong, and you'll get automatically entered. Automatic entry. You won't even have to get into the raffle. $50 gets you in. Penix, shotgun. Floats it out. Terrible read. Absolutely fucking awful read. Loss of 7? What are you doing? You look panicked in the pocket, dude. You do not set your feet. He looks so jumpy. No solid footwork. None. He's just bouncing around in there. Set your feet and throw. It's a 5-yard loss. That means it's 3rd and 13 after the gift from the Panthers after the fumble. Penix, shotgun, Drops back. Fires. Stripped. Incomplete. God, this offense fucking sucks. What are you doing? Penix looks shaky in the pocket. He's not throwing with any confidence. When he does, he overthrows it. Zach Robinson's play calling is awful. And now you got to settle for a field goal after your first missed one. Parker Romo, 55-yard attempt. Kick. Up. Missed. Missed. Missed the field goal. To the left. Looked like it had the distance. Just missed it. Missed it left. How long are you going to shoot yourself in the foot? How long are you going to shoot yourself in the foot? How long are you going to get these gifts from the Panthers, from other teams, and you're just not going to capitalize on it? It's bad offensive football. It's awful. It's awful. Shout out to Igo for the $20 super chat. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I'll rip a beer bong just for the fuck of it. I need to be a lot less sober than this to watch this football game right now. That's terrible. Penix doesn't look good. The play calling sucks. I just how long are we going to accept mediocrity? And here's the thing, Zach Robinson, if you're watching this, I know you aren't, but when you do watch this, if this comes across your YouTube timeline after the game, you weren't good against the Vikings either. You got to pass because of the game plan of running the football. It's clear the Panthers aren't going to let you run the football. So you had an awful game plan and an awful scheme against the Buccaneers. You get a pass for week 2. Now we're on week 3 and it looks like shit. All right, come on, defense. Come on, defense. Good kick, Parker. 0 for fucking 2 after 5 for 5 last week. That's really good. Maybe we need to draft a kicker. Young, under center, ball on the 45-yard line. Great field position to start. Handoff. Hubbard, gain of 6. Up the middle. Panthers have the upper hand right now. They're playing with all the momentum. They're not even playing that great. Tackle by Caden Ellis. 2nd and 4, ball on the 49-yard line of the Dirty Birds. Young, empty set. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Snap, taken. No pressure, none. Finally, some pressure. Evades 1 tackle, gets the first down on the run. Gain of 6. No pressure inside the pocket, and as soon as he gets out, which is where he can actually do his damage, he gets the first. Rook was almost there on the sack. Didn't finish, though. Clapped at his ankles and didn't finish the tackle. Unbelievable. And he had nobody open, too. The Falcons secondary is doing a great job, by the way. An unbelievable job. They are not allowing anything open. Pitch play, Chuba Hubbard. Bouncing out to the left side. Gain of 9. What are we doing? The run defense. What are we doing? That's all they're doing is running the football. Shout out to y'all. We got 400 likes. So at the end of the first quarter, I'm going to give away another free entry. Hit that sub button. We're almost at 39,800 subscribers. If you want Dirty Birds football content all season long and off season, this is the place for you. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get to 38.9 or 38.8, excuse me. Young under center. Takes the handoff. Stuffed. Nice tackle. Nice tackle. Flag on the play. That should be holding. Back him up. Back him up. Holding. Beep, beep, beep. It's about time they got called for it. They held a bunch that first drive. Third or second and 12 after the holding penalty. Young, pistol formation. Brings a man in motion. Drops back, fires, caught. Nice tackle. Is that Mike Ford? No, Mike Hughes. Excuse me. Mike Hughes on the tackle. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Way to collapse on that, Hughes. Way to collapse. Way to collapse. Type those threes. Get those threes going. Get those threes going in the chat. Young, empty set, brings a receiver in next to him now. 3 on the game clock. 2, 1. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Incomplete. Good job on the blitz there. Hughes on the coverage. Let's go. Good defense. Good defense. Who was that on the pressure? Looked like a safety blitz. It was a safety blitz. Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates. Safety blitz. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. Come on. Come on. Kick is away. Flag on the play. It looks like an illegal motion penalty. It was thrown in the backfield. That should back them up 5 yards. False start. Yep. Beep, beep, beep. You can't do that. You can't do that. Can we get some offense, please? Kick is away. 8 seconds left on the clock. It'll be fair caught at the 10. 4 seconds left. Falcons will take over. All right. I'm going to give this this free ticket giveaway here, Mr. Tex. Here's what we're going to do. I want you to type ATL if you want to get the vibes back on track. Let's get the train back on the track offensively. Type your ATLs, and I'll give away a free entry to our Deion Sanders jersey raffle. Jump on in. Spam your ATLs for 30 seconds. I'm going to pick somebody. I'm going to pick someone. Keep it going. 20 seconds. Keep spamming. Keep spamming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Steal will. After the handoff to Tyler Algier for a gain of 5. That'll end the first quarter. 2nd and 5 upcoming for Atlanta. Steal will is in. One time. Shout out to you, Steal will. Panthers lead after a very cruddy first quarter for the Falcons. Yuck. This just wasn't good. This just wasn't good. Not at all. Not at all. Still no connection here. Unfreaking believable, man. Yeah, the pass defense, outside of a couple of plays, has played very well. They've been sticky in coverage. They forced Bryce Young to scramble. So the pass defense, the secondary has been playing very good. Outside of a couple of plays, that 4th down play on the first drive was not good. But for the most part, it's been good. It's the run defense that's just been awful. Don't be worried. It's only 7-0. We're good. We got time. Got plenty of time. Plenty of time. All right, how about this? We're almost at $400. If we can get to 450, producer Tex, before the end of the first half, that's $120. I'll make everything half off at halftime. Everything. Sound good to me? Sound good to you? Producer Tex says yes. We get to $450 before the end of half, I'll make everything half off for halftime. That's my promise to you, my deal for you. If we get $120 before the end of the first half, I'm doing it. I'm making everything half off for y'all. Here we go. Come on, let's go. Let's get some offense going. Come on. 2nd and 6. Play action. Fires, caught, Bijan. First down and a little bit more. Gain of about 8. That's what we need. That is what we need. That is what we need. We need sustainability. Run. Play action. That's how you beat this team. Penix, empty set. Takes the snap. Got all day to throw. That's pass protection right there. Fires into the flat. Caught by Bijan. Gain of 4. Keep moving that football. Keep moving that football. Second and 6. Utilize the play action or run this up the gut. Make it 3rd and manageable. Pistol formation. Brings London in motion. Penix takes the snap. Hands it off. Bijan Robinson breaks it out. Almost broke it. Oh! It's a gain of 2. 3rd and 4. Third and 3, excuse me. They gave him an extra yard. I'm telling you right now, producer Tex, these refs have no idea where to spot the ball at all. They're awful at it. They have no idea. That's like the 3rd spot, bad spot that they've given. 3rd and 3, ball on the 30. Come on. Penix, shotgun formation, brings Ray in motion. Swings it out, caught by Bijan in the flat. That's a first down and more. Go, Bijan, go! Go, Bijan! Past the 50. Yes! Yes! There we go! There we go! Quick game. That's how you do it. Now we're talking. Yeah, it was a catch. It was a swing pass from Penix to Bijan. Out in the flat, gain of about 25 yards. First down, Dirty Birds. Get the ball in the hands of your best player and watch good things happen. Pistol formation, ball on the 45-yard line. Handoff. No, play action. Fires out in the flat, caught by Algier, brought down immediately, gain of nothing. All right, you got to start stretching the field. That can only work so long. That can only work for so long. 2nd and 10. Penix, empty formation. Brings Algier next to him. Shotgun. Takes the snap. Fires again. Darnell Mooney caught. Gain of 2. All these plays at the fucking line of scrimmage. Got to stretch the field. Eventually, they're going to start playing up. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. God. Now it's 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Penix, shotgun. 4, 3, 2. Takes the snap. Blitz coming. Picks it up. Fires downfield. Dropped by Darnell Mooney. Oh, my God. You got to catch that. I mean, it wasn't the best throw. You got to put that on him, but you got to catch that. It hits your hands. You got to catch it. You got to catch it. It's a little extended. You've got to catch that. Yep. Hit his hands. Like, I'm sorry. You're a professional wide receiver. Catch the football. Punt team back on the field. Kick is away. Fair caught at the 13-yard line. They'll take over. This is just, it's just not good. Not good at all. I mean, this offense cannot move the football. This is a Panthers defense that is just not good. How are we not moving the football? I'll tell you how. You're doing these stupid plays at the line of scrimmage. Stretch the ball. Like, this isn't hard. You're doing the same thing over and over again. Just because it worked on one 3rd down play does not mean that it's going to work again. 1 second, Tex. Yeah, because I can't connect to my internet, so I can't even bring up my script. I mean, I don't understand. You've got to stretch the ball down the field. These design screen passes only work so often. You're playing the best defenders in the National Football League. The best defensive coordinators in the National Football League. They will figure it out. Yeah, and Penix doesn't look good either. That last throw to Darnell Mooney, that out route to Darnell Mooney, it wasn't a great pass. But I'm sorry, you got to catch that. It hits your hands. You've got to catch that if you're Darnell Mooney. All right, defense has the chance now to stop Bryce Young and company once again. For the most part today, I think the defense has been all right. B-. I mean, the run defense isn't great, but the pass defense has been really good. Ball on the 13-yard line. Young, pistol formation. Two receivers left, one to the right. Takes the snap, looking left, looking over the middle now. Fires, caught. Tet McMillan, first down on a slant route, gain of about 20. Young under center, takes the handoff. That's Brooks, breaks a tackle, and gets 7 yards. Should have lost 3. No, that's Rico Dowdle, excuse me. Rico Dowdle on the carry. Caden Ellis misses a tackle. Had him behind the line of scrimmage, and he ends up getting 7. Second and 5. No, I'm sorry. Second and 5. I don't know what's going on with these fucking refs. Play action. Young fires it flat. Blocking great from the Panthers. First down, gain of 7. 8 maybe. Nah, it wasn't a hold. That's just great blocking. That's great blocking. That's a designed pass right there. Divine Diablo on the tackle there for the Dirty Birds. Bryce Young under center. One man to the left, one man to the right. He's got Rico Dowdle in the backfield, man in motion. There's the handoff. Cuts back up to the middle. Stopped, slipped, and brought down for a gain of, looks like nothing. It'll be second down and 10 after the slip/tackle from the Falcons. I mean, this team looks like they have no energy. None. They're flat-footed on defense. Can't get anything generated offensively. I mean, it's like they're riding off the high of last week, and they're just like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Second and 11. Handoff. Cut back from Chuba Hubbard. Great. You guys cannot tackle at all. Gain of 6. It'll be third down and 5. Missed tackle after missed tackle after missed tackle. Chuba Hubbard breaking ankles. It's a halfback cutback. That's all that is. He's going to pounce out to the outside like he's going to break it right. He's going to cut back to the middle. He breaks 2 sets of ankles, and he gains 8. I'm just going to stop commenting on where the ball is because every time that he's down after a gain of 6, they say he gained 8. Third and 3. Young drops back, fires flat, caught, first down. Tet McMillan climbing the ladder, goes up and gets it, gain of 5. First down Panthers, moving the ball methodically. It's just an unbelievable athleticism there from Tet McMillan. That's like a 40-inch vertical. Look how high he got off the ground. That's insane. Looks like Michael Jordan. Jesus Christ. Young. Ball on the 42. Play action. Dancing around the pocket. Fires. Right side. Incomplete. Had Hunter Renfrow open. Threw off a back foot platform. Wasn't set with his feet and just a little bit underthrown. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Let's see what those super chats look like real quick. No wonder he can jump so freaking high. He's a volleyball player. From Igo, can we put JPJ in? Holy cow. Yep. One Hot Shot Gaming, the Mike Bobo ass play calling, bruh. Dude, it's terrible. Handoff up the middle to Rico Dowdle. Gain of 9. 3rd and 1. Mental mark. Besides that one play with Bijan, Penix has like 350 passing yards and 0 touchdowns this season. Just dink and dunk Dak Prescott 2.0. They need to start stretching the ball down the field. You're absolutely right. They just refuse to do so. Part of that is on Penix. Part of that is on Zach Robinson. Be better. Gain of 9 there. It'll be 3rd and 1.5. They'll call it 3rd and 2. Shotgun formation. Ball now inside the 35-yard line for the Panthers. It's the fastest moving second quarter I think I've ever seen. False start. Back them up. Can I get some internet connection, please? Christ. All right. After the 5-yard penalty, it'll be 3rd down and 7 now for the Panthers. This is your opportunity. Got to stop them. Takes the snap. Blitz showing. Pressure coming. Fires. Incomplete. Bad route there from Hunter Renfrow. Would have been a 1st down. He was open. Bad throw. Bad connection there from Renfrow and Young. 4th down and 7. He was open, too. He was open in the flat. He just wasn't looking for the ball. And a bad throw from Young. Here comes the field goal attempt from what should be about a 53-yarder. Kick is up. Got it. See, it's how you make it. It's a 57-yarder, and he made it. Unfucking believable. 10-0. Got to score. Got to score. Panthers get the ball at halftime. Falcons got it first, so Panthers get the ball. Jeebus, Zach R. should be scared for his job at this point. Couldn't agree more. Bad week 1 against the Buccaneers. Not good against the Minnesota Vikings. You know what? He had a decent running attack. I'll give him average. Average against the Minnesota Vikings. And bad so far today against the Panthers. So that's 2 bads and an average. Not quite what we're looking for. Alex, not to be negative, Nelly, but if we're now 0-2, if we lose, we're now 0-2 in the NFC South. It's not negative, it's fact. It's not negative. You're absolutely right. It's fact. I'm going to make an amendment to my rule now, to my deal. I said 450, but if we get to 400 at halftime, if we get to $400 before halftime, I'm going to make everything half off for you. At least we can get some positivity building in this chat. Because right now, everything just looks awful. Absolutely awful. I mean, it's the Panthers, dude. $400 will make everything half off for you at halftime, and our deal still remains that if we get to 600 before the end of the 3rd quarter, we will give away a Falcons jersey of your choice on today's live stream. God, I hate watching bad football. I really do. I absolutely hate watching bad football. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 500 likes. We get to 500, I'll give another free entry away. 500, I'll give away another free entry. Give you guys something to cheer about here. Give you guys something to cheer about. Keep it going, almost there. 16 likes away. 16 likes away. Here's the kick. Lovely. Touchback. There we go. Hit 517. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I need a touchdown on this drive. Spam your TDs. Spam TD, and I'm picking somebody in 30 seconds. That's what I'm freaking talking about. I go rising it up and throwing it down with a bang. That's what I'm talking about. Get those vibes going. $100 super chat coming in from IGO. I still believe in Penix, even if Zach is holding him back. We got this. Let's win. Rise it up. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're absolutely killing it, my friend. I love it. Shout out to IGO. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. I need more TDs. You got to show me your TDs, Giggity. Show me your TDs. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Angel Perea. Angel Perea. Angel Perea gets one. Penix, pistol formation, 1st and 10. Handoff, Bijan Robinson. Breaks a tackle. There he goes. Oh, my God, he almost broke it. Gain of 10. He wanted it to. He knew it. He knew it. Ankle tackle. Gain of 10. Shout out to IGO. Absolute legend. Penix. Pistol formation. Ball on the 29-yard line. Hands it off. Bijan absolutely carrying the load for this team right now. Another gain of 10. 1st down, Dirty Birds. Type those ones. Type those ones. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Penix. Shotgun. Pistol formation. Brings Ray in motion. Another handoff. Back to Bijan. Bouncing out to the outside. Gain of 3, 2, 2.5. Halfback sweep. Gain of 2. Can we start throwing the ball, please? Can we start throwing the ball downfield, please? Second down and 8. Penix. Shotgun. Takes the snap. Double pumps. He's going to take off with his legs, and he slides down. Gains 4. It'll be 3rd down and 4. Just does not look comfortable in the pocket whatsoever. He just does not look comfortable in the pocket at all. He won't set his feet. He double pumps, double fakes. He looks like a young quarterback. That's what he looks like. Third and 5. They're going to say he gained 3 because of where he started his slide. Timeout taken by the Dirty Bird. Still can't get plays off. I mean, at this point, if you're Zach Robinson, are you actually stupid? Are you actually dumb? I don't think he knows what he's doing. This is unbelievable. Third and 5 after the timeout because no communication going on between your quarterback and your offensive coordinator. The stadium is half filled because there's like 12 Panthers fans that actually exist. And you still can't get the playoff. Penix, empty set, 3 receivers to his left, 1 to his right. Brings Pitts in motion, takes the snap, double pumps, fires flat, way out of... Jesus Christ. There's no communication. There's no good reads. Penix looks flustered, can't get his feet set in the pocket. It's just bad fucking offense all day long. That's his 3rd double pump. Pinion going to punt it away again. Here's the kick. Terrible punt. Absolutely awful. He's got a pus leg. It ball's out at like the 37-yard line. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Jesus Christ, that was a weak-ass punt. And it's the same fucking play calling over and over and over again. Let me tell you about our friends over at Prize Picks because there's the only thing that's good about this game so far. You and I make decisions every single day, unlike Zach Robinson, who refuses to make decisions at all, any good ones at least. But that's where being right can get you paid by Prize Picks. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. Simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. It is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. It is the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join millions of users and sign up today. All you have to do is go to your app store, click the download button with that white pea purple background, and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That is code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It is good to be right. I wish I was right about this frickin' Falcons offense. Wish I was right about that. Because it's awful. I mean, we only allowed 10 points in the first half. That's if you were to tell me at the beginning of this game, honestly, if you were to tell me at the beginning of this game the Falcons were only going to give up 10 points in the first half, I would have said they probably have the lead. That's a pretty good first half. 0 points is incredibly bad. It is incredibly bad. What is the offensive identity of this team? Is it Bijan? Doesn't look like it. He's the lone bright spot, but he can't do everything. One person cannot be your offensive identity, period. Ball at the 31-yard line, pistol formation. Young takes the snap. Hubbard, another missed tackle, gains 3. Stopped again behind the line, and the Falcons literally just cannot wrap him up. The bots are terrible. They're terrible this year. Hurry up offense from the Carolina Panthers. Going to try and get another playoff before the 2-minute warning here. Shotgun formation, spread. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left for Bryce Young. And they're just going to let this go all the way down to the 2-minute warning. They wanted to get the playoff, couldn't get it off. 2 minutes left on the clock. I mean, it's just awful. It's just awful. Sub for Falcons dubs. If you want to see a better second half, hit that subscribe button. Producer Tex is going sub-only mode here. We're trying to get to 39,850 before the end of the first half. That is our goal. If we can't do it on the field, you might as well help us do it on YouTube. Subscribe for Dirty Birds football all season long. If it's good news, if it's bad news, if we fire Zach Robinson, I'm going to cover it. Hit that sub button. $23 away from our next milestone. Here we go. Keep hitting that sub button. Keep hitting that sub button. I'm going to open up a new beer. This team makes me want a sad drink. I want a sad drink, not happy drink. Until the end of the half. We'll go sub-only mode till the end of the half. Sub-only mode till the end of the half. Yep, there it is. I see it. You got to be subbed to join the live chat. If you're wondering why on earth you can't join again, you got to be subbed. Got to be subbed. Oh, I can't stand watching this bad football, dude. It's going to make me crash the F out. I mean, this game so far, this losing that we're doing right now is entirely on Michael Penix Jr. and Zach Robinson. There's no other way around it. It's bad play calling, and it's bad quarterback play. There is no other reason. And listen, I'm a huge fan of Michael Penix Jr. I think he's going to be great. I really, really do. But I have to call a spade a spade. I'm a realist when it comes to my analysis of the Falcons. He's not playing well. He looks dejected. He's just like slumping on the sidelines. There we go. Appreciate y'all. We're going to try and hit 40,000 before the end of today's live stream. That is our main goal for today's live stream. So if you haven't already, hit that sub button. Under center, Bryce Young, 2-minute warning, ball on the 33-yard line, 2nd and 8. Handoff, Hubbard, stutter step, nice tackle. Is that Divine Diablo? Who is that? No, is that Leonard Floyd? Brandon Dorless on the tackle. Brandon Dorless on the tackle. We did hit 450, by the way, in Super Chat, so everything is going to be half off for you this halftime. Producer Tex has already showed me what it looks like. Some great deals for you at half. 3rd and 5. Young takes the snap. He's going to scramble, first down, and a gain of 10. Unfucking. There's a flag. You might get lucky. Might get lucky. And this is where the other 2 timeouts come in handy. Holding on the offense. Backs him up 10 yards. I got to hand it to the Falcons' defense in one specific category, one unit. The secondary has been very good today. Very good. They've been sticky all day on these Carolina Panthers wide receivers, so much so that Bryce Young has to scramble. Unfortunately, the middle of the field sucks, and the pass rush has not gotten a single sack yet. Got a couple of pressures, but no sacks. 3rd and 15, a minute 15 left on the clock. Young takes the snap, tripped up, would have had a massive hole. 4th down, call a timeout. Raheem Morris does. That'll be the last of the half. The Falcons will have about a minute left, a little less, to drive down the field and put points on the board. No sacks yet. Better be a different second half. That's all I'm saying. Better have a different mentality in the second half. First half has been dog water. Let's get that $10 super chat up on screen there for our friend. Here's the punt with a minute 10 left on the clock. The punt will be taken from the 10. Kick is away. Fielded. Big punt. At the 21, McCloud on the reception, and his own player tackles him. Billy Bowman runs into Ray McCloud on the 31-yard line. Tackled by your own fucking player. Sorry. Zach. Is it Zach Robinson? Is it Penix? Protecting banged up Drake May and Mooney. No throws downfield. ZR collected them or called them last season. So confused. Is Penix hurt? Penix isn't hurt. It is a combination of Zach Robinson calling shitty plays, and it is also Michael Penix Jr. looking so uncomfortable in the pocket, more uncomfortable than he's ever looked. I don't know what it is. The Panthers are not getting a ton of pressure. There's been a couple of plays where they've generated pressure, but it's not like they're blitzing him like they did with the Vikings. He just doesn't look comfortable in the pocket at all. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get to 600 likes before half. We're almost there. You got to start letting him throw the ball down the field. I'm sorry. You got to start letting him throw the football down the field. You can't do any more of this BS check down bullshit. You just can't. I just don't get why I cannot connect to the internet. I really don't. Can I please just get back into the internet? Please. Christ almighty. Thank you. You've got about a minute left before the end of the half. A minute left. Keep hitting that sub button. Let's get to 40,000. Let's get to 40,000 before the end of today's game. 40,000 before the end of today's game. That is our goal. We are on our way. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Zach Robinson sucks. All right, here we go. Penix, shotgun formation, ball on the 21-yard line. Minute 1 left on the clock. Here is the snap. Penix drops back, clean pocket, fires, check down, Pitts, caught, first of the day, breaks a tackle, gets upfield, gain of about 17, first down, Birds. Keep it going. You got to hurry it up. You got no timeouts. Way too much time off the clock here at 39 seconds. Penix Almost drops the snap. Fires downfield. Almost picked. Almost picked. Mooney's looking for a flag, but he gave up on the route. That was pass interference. Why didn't they call it? There's pass interference all day long on J.C. Horn. Why didn't they call it? Can we get a call, please? 2nd and 10, 32 seconds left. Ball on the 38-yard line. Penix drops back all day to throw. Checks it down again to Pitts. Gain of about 9.5 to 10. It's just bad, dude. We're not going to get in field goal position. We're not going to get in field goal position at all. 17 seconds, 16, 15, 14. Horrible clock management. Don't know what the fuck you're doing. 10 seconds, 9, 8. Deep throw down the field, caught. 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll take us to half. That's what happens. You waste your fucking timeouts. Bad clock management. Don't know what the hell you're doing. Michael Penix Jr. delivers a couple of really good throws. No flag called, and you walk into the half with 0 points. Awful coaching. Awful coaching. Don Raheem Morris. This is one of the most brutal offensive performances I've ever seen. Grade the half. F. F plus. And that's not F plus because it's a better F. It's F premium. That's F premium. I mean, it's just fucking bad football, man. It really is. After a couple of really nice throws from Michael Penix Jr., he finishes the half 12 of 21 for 119 yards. The QB rating, a passer rating of 73.3. Oh, my God. F plus. F plus. All right. One Hot Shot Gaming coming in with the $5 super chat. Watch this. We backlocked after halftime. I hope so. It literally cannot get worse than that. It literally cannot get worse than that. We're not going to put Kirk Cousins in. We're not going to put Kirk Cousins in. It's not happening. Get it out of your mind. It won't happen. I understand why you guys are saying this, but I promise you it won't happen. And the Bucs are... Can we get some... do you have any score updates from around the league there, Producer Tex, before we put on our Super Chat halftime deals? No, don't worry about it. I'll just read them off. I'll read them off, yep. If you could put up the Super Chat halftime deals and then talk to them a little bit about what we got going on for the halftime deals, please, while I pull up some other scores from around the NFL. Scores from around the NFL. What do we got? The Vikings currently lead the Bengals 17-3. Battle of the backups there. Steelers lead the Patriots 14-7. Colts lead the Titans 17-6. The Colts are a whole lot better than we thought. Texans are down to the Jaguars 7-3. Rams are beating the Eagles. Holy shit. Rams are winning 19-7. Bucks, unfortunately, leading the Jets 13-6. Raiders are down by 7. Commanders are leading 17-10. And the Packers lead the Browns at halftime 3-0. Wow, it is a bad week of offense. So it's not just us. It's not just us. It's a bad week of offense entirely. It is a bad week of offense entirely. But it is not an excuse. You're absolutely right. Deuce, you are absolutely right. DK Metcalf with his second touchdown of his Steelers' career, I believe. All right, let's talk about our Super Chat menu, producer Tex. Go ahead. No, it's the half off. No, it should be in there. This is the halftime deals. No, it's not. It's the list 5 Super Chat menu for half off. $2 entry into the Dion. If not, just read only it real quick. All right, we've got some crazy deals coming up for you. Got some good deals coming your way. Everything is half off. Thanks to you guys for hitting $450. So here's what we're going to do. For the rest of halftime, for the rest of the half, to get the good vibes going, I've cut everything in half for you. So if you want to get into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle, it costs there it is. Beautiful. It costs $2 to get in. $5 will get you 3 raffle entries. $20 will get you $10 will get you 6 raffle entries. $50 will get you, there we go. $25 will get you 20 raffle entries. And $50 will be an automatic entry into the Dion raffle. This is what our Super Chat deals look like for the rest of halftime. Everything is half off. So if you want to get in, it's $2. $5 for 3 raffle tickets. $10 for 6 and a wheel spin. $25 gets you 20 raffle tickets, and I'll put down a beer bong for you, as well as $50 getting you an automatic entry into the Dion raffle. We have 11 people so far that are already in the Dion raffle entry. All you got to do is send in a 50 and you're automatically in. Oh my God. I am so beyond pissed. We also have some Venmo halftime deals for you as well if you want to push those across text. If you want to give them let them know what's going on.
What's up, Dirty Birds? So we're also offering Venmo halftime deals of $5 Venmo equals 4 raffle ticket entries for the Deion Sanders jersey giveaway. $10 is 8 raffle tickets into the entry. And then $20 is 20 raffle tickets. And $50 is 80 raffle tickets. So you get a lot, depending on how much you get. And that helps us, too, because, and we'll get to the Super Chats in a second, from Joe Mama and Mr. Haha. Thank you, by the way. But Venmos help us a little bit better just because Super Chats, YouTube takes a portion of it away from us. Venmo does not. So just keep that in mind. And we'll get to those Super Chats momentarily from Joe Mama, $5, and then Mr. Haha. Appreciate both y'all.
Appreciate y'all for jumping in and getting those Super Chats in. They are in 3 times each, by the way, because that is the halftime deal.
Cool.
3 times each for those 3. Remember, we are doing the duck raffle for an extra entry into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle at the very end of the third quarter. Can you put up the top 3 fans for us really quick so we can see who is automatically in at least right now? For right now. By the way, the last time the Falcons were scoreless in the first half was back in week 4 of 2023 against the Jaguars. So it's been almost 2 years. Booyah. So right now, DM3, Igo's already in. He's been in. So don't worry about him. DM3 is also in right now. And then Mr. Dolo, is that what that is? I can't read that far. I'm sorry. Mr. Dolo. Mr. Dolo is in as our second person. So those 3 right now are in for the Deion Sanders jersey raffle at the end of the month automatically. The duck race will be for an extra entry. The duck race is for an extra entry. So if you want to catch up, you just got to send in a higher Super Chat, and your chances are even higher now that you've got half off on the halftime deal. Halftime deal. Can we get a touchdown, please? For the love of God. Get us a touchdown. Fire Raheem and Zach. Look, I'm not going to be the guy that's calling for it yet, but I will say this. It was an awful half of football. Needs to be better. Needs to be better. LH coming in with a $10 super chat. Shout out. He gets 6 and a wheel spin. Shout out to you, LH. America's game of the week is the Cowboys and the Bears. That's going to be a 40-30 game. Both defenses absolutely blow. I've been a Falcons fan since the late 80s, and my college team is Iowa. Go Hawks. LH, shout out to you, my friend. You get in 6 raffle tickets, and then producer Tex, before the half is up, is going to spin that wheel. Oh, 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 oh. There it is. Oh, wheelie wheel spin. All right. Send it across. Let's do it. The wheel spin of pain. Tick, 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 tick. All right. 20 more jumping jacks. Here we go. Did Mr. Haha send in a super chat, by the way? Can you take a look? Because he's saying his didn't get shown on screen, but I don't remember him sending in one. If he did, we'll put it up on screen for him. Mr. Haha, we're going to check here real quick. God, that was just awful football, man. The entire game right now is on the shoulders. There it is. Yeah, he did. There he is. Sorry, Mr. Haha. Fire Zach Robinson. I feel MP9 just isn't meeting or isn't meshing well with Zach's plays, but his tongue is tied from probably Raheem. Look, here's what I'll say. Today's first half performance is entirely on Zach Robinson and Michael Penix Jr. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's entirely on those two. I mean, that's just the way it's working. It's the way it rolls. Mr. Haha, he didn't send that in during half, so he gets 1. D. Taylor gets 3. You're welcome. D. Taylor. So the Vikings really just suck, huh? Absolutely atrocious first half. I don't know. I honestly don't know. The Falcons' defense is not the problem today. It's not great, but it's not bad. You know what this performance reminds me of for the Falcons' defense? Kind of how it did against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's like they're really good overall with some really bad plays. That's what it kind of reminds. Like overall, I think the defense gets a B. Secondary's been playing good. They forced Bryce Young to punt it away a couple of times. The secondary's been sticky in coverage pretty much all day. The middle of the field has not been great. And the defensive line has been so-so. They're not getting sacks, but they're getting some pressure. The defense is not the problem. It's the offense. If you have 0 points, I mean, the defense doesn't score. If you have 0 points, that's a major freaking problem, dude. So this first half performance, I'll say it again, and sorry if I'm beating a dead horse. It's on Penix and it's on Robinson. 50-50 split. 50-50. It's just awful. It's just absolutely awful. Got to figure it out, boys. Got to figure it out. There was a couple of nice throws there that last drive from Penix, throwing the ball down the field. A couple of deep digs, deep posts, deep slants. Didn't get the pass interference call, which sucked, but for the most part, it's bad. It's bad coaching. It's bad coaching. You have to be. You wasted 2 timeouts earlier on in the half, and then from that point, you had 1 timeout left that you had to call when the Panthers didn't get that third down conversion. So now you're stuck with a minute left and no timeouts, and then there's no urgency that last 2-minute or that last minute drive. It's just not good football. It's not good coaching. It's not good football. What happened? Did Bryce just? Oh no. Okay, so he's trotting out on the field. All right. Second half has started. Second half has started. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball at the 29-yard line. We are on our way to 40,000 subscribers. If you haven't done so already, hit that sub button. Bryce drops back, fires over the middle, caught. First down to Tremble. Gain of 11. They didn't give him the first. I'm telling you that these refs absolutely blow. They said he gained 9. He got at least 10 and a half. They are blind. 2nd and 1. Falcons got a gift. Bryce Young under center. Jumbo formation. Handoff. Hubbard. First down and a little bit more. Gain of about 4. Moving the chains. First down Panthers. No, they're not. The Panthers are not playing great. They're just not making mistakes. Young under center. 1st and 10. Handoff. Hubbard. Stutter step. Brought down by Caden Ellis. Loss of 2. About time you stop the run. About frickin' time you stop the run. Let's go. Get those D's going in the chat. Spam D. Spam D for defense. Let's go. Spam those D's. Attaboy, Caden. 2nd and 11. Bryce Young under center again. Single back formation with 3 wide receivers, 2 to the right, 1 to the left, man in motion. Handoff again, Hubbard. Brought down. Good defense. Jalen Walker on the run stop. Gain of 1. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Way to set the edge, Walker, and read that like an open book. Let's go. Way to go, Jalen. He's going to be integral in the run-stopping defense. It'll be 3rd down and 10. Empty set here for Bryce Young. 5 wide, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Falcons showing blitz. Better drop someone in coverage. Blitz coming. Fires, dropped, incomplete. There's the pressure. There's the pressure, baby. Drop by Tet McMillan. 4th down, they'll punt it away. Now we're talking. That's good defense. Good call there from Jeff Ulbrich. Good defense. Drop by Tet McMillan. Here's the punt. Kick is away. Did he not call a fair catch? All right, brought down immediately. Almost. You got to be careful. You could have fumbled that. All right, here we go. Out trots the offense. Hit that thumbs up button. We're almost at 700 likes. We'll do it later. Let's go. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get 700 likes. Casey Washington is hurt. Not playing today. You've got Kadarrell Hodge, Ray McCloud, Darnell Mooney, and Drake London. And Kyle Pitts. I mean, he's a tight end, but Hit that thumbs up button. Let's go. Let's go. Somebody get it started. Somebody get it started. I know. It's weird, too. It's very weird. We are almost there. 9 likes away. Hit that thumbs up icon. Help more Falcons fans join this chat. Almost there. I need a touchdown. There we go. 709. Shout out, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go, dude. I need a touchdown. I need touchdowns like I need air to breathe. All right, 12:24 on the clock. First possession of the second half for the Dirty Birds. First time they've been shut out, like I said, since week 4 of the 2023 season against the Jaguars. So it's been 2 years. Here we go. Penix brings a man in motion. Handoff. Bijan cuts back up the middle. Gain of 2. Gain of 2. We are 80 likes, or excuse me, 80 subs away. That's all. Just 80 subs. If you like free Falcons content and you like what we're doing on Sundays here, hit that sub button and join the channel. Penix, shotgun. Pitts in motion. Takes the snap. Looking left. Now back to the right. Fires. Picked. Pick 6. Pick 6. Read it like an open book. Pick 6. There's a flag on the play. Smith Wade on the pick. Walked it into the end zone. Unsportsmanlike conduct after the play, so the play will stand. Nope. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, Penix looks like he's allergic to throwing the ball downfield today. All he wants to do is throw the ball in the flat. Just check it down. He's just tapped and checked down today. Ray was wide open over the middle of the field on a dig route. Wide open. It's just, it's bad. Kick is up. Extra point is good. That's good. Good stuff. This is some of the worst offensive football I've seen in a long time. Everything is bad. Not Bijan. Bijan is good. Everything else sucks. I go. $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Fire Zach. I'm going to say this is awful. Yep, he sucked today. Again. Again, this looks like a Pop Warner offense. It's like something I'd run in fucking high school. Looks like something I'd run in high school. It does. Who else runs the pistol in the NFL? Name another team that runs the pistol as much as the Falcons do. I'll wait. Oh, wait. You can't, because they don't. First pick of the season for Michael Penix, and it's a pick 6. He just wants to check the ball down. He doesn't want to throw it over the middle of the field. It's like he's afraid to throw in the pocket. Oh, my God. Well, help us hit 40,000. We're 40 away, or 60 away. 60 subscribers away. Let's try to hit 40,000. Maybe that'll help out the mojo. Maybe it's because we're hovering right around that number. I doubt it, but maybe every sub that we get will fire Zach Robinson. Maybe it will. Maybe it will. Shout out to y'all. Remember, if we get to $600, we are 100 away. We give away a jersey. We will give away a jersey. Marlon could not be more right. Marlon could not be more correct. Here's the kick, down 17-0. Muffed. Brought down at the 9. God, this team fucking sucks today. The Georgia Bulldogs might be able to beat this team today. Marlon. 100%. 100%. Get rid of the fucking pistol. Nobody else in the NFL runs it. And if they do, they run it twice a game. Pistol formation again. 1st and 10, ball on the 10. Man in motion, hand, nope. Play action, fires in the flat again. Caught by Ray McCloud. Breaks a tackle, gains upfield, gain of 13. Guys, Kirk is not going to play. Unless Penix completely shits the bed again, he's not going to play. I promise you. Another check down, though, for Penix. I think his air yardage today might be negative. That's not a joke. I think his air yardage might be negative. He's only averaging like 5 yards a pass. It's not good. Pistol formation again. Pitch to Bijan. Rolling out to the right. Breaks a tackle. Doing everything that he can. Gain of about 20 for Bijan Robinson. The only bright spot of this Falcons team. Only bright spot. You got a couple of them. Robert, I said it last week and people called me crazy. 3 backups on the offensive line and quarterback who played his first game against in almost 2 years. This won't change until things change. Ban Rich McKay. Well, Robert, you're looking like you were proven right today. I can't say I disagree with anything you just said because it's looked freaking awful. Web surfer guy. Well, there goes my survivor pick. Thanks, Atlanta. Yep. He's looking deep. Fires, middle of the field, incomplete. Had Drake London open. Missed him. Paul. Kennesaw State could beat the Panthers. Well, they could also beat the Falcons because the Panthers are beating the Falcons. Second and 10. Penix had a play action wide open over the middle of the field on another dig route to Drake London for about 14. He just missed him. He was open. Just missed him. Bad throw. Pitts in motion. In the pistol once again. Penix drops back. Dirts it. Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good job, Penix. 3rd and 10. Hey, I've got an idea. Let's run another play out of the pistol. It's worked so well. Offensive line collapsed. Penix looks frustrated. It looks like he doesn't give a shit. It's just... Third and 10, shotgun formation. Penix. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Drops back. Pressure coming. Climbs the pocket. He's going to take off. Try to get the first down himself, and he's not going to get there. He's going to gain about 7. You got to go for it. Double clutch again from Penix. Just took off. He hit him in bounds. So if anybody's thinking that that is if anybody's thinking that's unnecessary roughness, it's not. He got hit in bounds. 4th and 4. Here's the snap. Penix, jumpy in the pocket, hesitates again. Fires, caught by Ray McCloud. And they said incomplete. They said it hit the ground. And that will turn the ball over again. That's good. Good stuff. Refuses to plant on his back foot. Absolutely refuses to do so. Yep. Hit the ground. Incomplete. Refuses to plant his foot. Refuses to stay in the pocket. Refuses to make his first read. He's double clutched 6 or 7 times today. He looks scared. He looks scared. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Got a couple of super chats. Mr. King. I don't care. You're clearly a Bucs fan, so I'm not going to give you any more time. Robert Smith. And with the 8th pick in the Atlanta Falcons, Yep. 100%. Defense is not the problem today. Defense has not been the problem today. Maybe you do go to Kirk for the rest of the game. I don't know what the solution is because nothing is working for this team. Help us get to 40K. We're 40 or 52 away. 52 subscribers away from our 40,000 mark. Listen, I'm going to give you a completely honest reaction of this Atlanta Falcons football game, win or lose, but it's looking like they're going to get blown the F out. So get ready. If you want to see an absolute crash out later tonight, I got you covered. Hit that subscribe button. Help us get there. Help us get there. Almost there. 51 subs away. I'm going to crash out. I promise. I'll give you a full analysis. It is coming your way. It is coming your way. What's up, Peg Leg? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah. You are absolutely right on the money. Peg Leg with the $10 super. Play calling's terrible. Bingo. Penix isn't seeing the field. Bingo. Something needs to change fast. Double bingo. You hit the rare double bingo. Young under center. Ball on the 45-yard line of the Dirty Birds. They're in unbelievable field position. Handoff. Hubbard up the middle. Gain of 6. Gain of 6. A reminder that at the end of the third, your super chats are due because we're doing our duck race between the third and the fourth. You got 9 minutes to get all of your super chats in if you want in on the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. Producer Tex has got a huge list of ducks that he's ready to race. 2nd and 4. Handoff. Hubbard. Brought down. Zach Harrison on the tackle. Good tackle. 3rd down. Type those threes. Type those threes. Let's get a stop. Let's get a stop. Bryce. Handoff. Up the middle to Dowdle. 1st down and more. A gain of 6. 1st down Panthers methodically running the football. They're going to do it all game long. Run defense can't stop it. First and 10. Shotgun formation, bunch shotgun formation. Bryce rolls out. Pierce, pressure, fires over the head, and now it looks like it was dropped. It hit the ground. They're going to rule that incomplete. 2nd down and 10. It was close. He was open. Let's take a look. Yeah, that hit the ground. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. No sacks today. Can you guys call the play? He didn't catch it. Empty set, 5 wide. Snap taken, pressure coming. Bryce climbs the pocket, throws, end zone, incomplete. Good coverage there from D. Alford. He's actually looked really good today. I got to hand it to him. D. Alford has looked good today. $5 super chat coming in on 3rd and 10. Type those threes. Type those threes. Let's get them going. Type those threes. Got a couple of them. Looks like we got 3 of them. Fire the OC and tell him to take the pistol. Yep, of course. 3rd and 10. We'll get to the next ones here in a second. 3rd and 10. 5 wide. That's delay a game. It was at 0. Incomplete. Good. T. Alford again. And they're going to call pass interference. That was delay of game. The play clock hit 0. Pass interference on D. Alford. Yep. All right, let's get him. Joe. So far, you're right. So far, you're right. Chris. My problem with the Falcons team is that they're never consistent, ever. What do they do in practice this week? No freaking idea. No idea. Handoff, Hubbard, tackled. LaCale London in on the tackle there. Good to see him in the game. 2nd and 9. Bryce under center. Play action. Looking deep, trying to find the end zone. Pressure, escapes, fires, flat, caught. Chuba Hubbard tackled at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a gain of maybe one. Maybe one. Good tackle there by Jalen Walker. Yeah, I have no idea. None, I have no idea. Third and 8. Type those threes. Bryce Young, shotgun formation, trips left. 3rd and 8, ball on the 16, and there is a flag. Offsides on the Falcons. Jalen Walker. Well, that moves him closer. Oh, my God. It's not been a horrible penalty game. Only 3 for the Falcons, 4 for the Panthers. Pretty clean football game. Bryce now on 3rd and 3, 5 yards closer, empty set. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Sacked, brought down, Caden Ellis. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Caden Ellis on a sack. Good pressure. Good pressure. Brought down. Ellis just slammed him into the ground, coming off that block from the right guard. Shrugged him off. Just a great play. Adamas is absolutely hilarious. That's a funny super chat. We'll put that up on screen for you. Kick is up and good, 20-0. Adamas coming in with a 5-er. He's in one time as well, my friend. Raheem definitely made the team watch Coco Melon instead of game film this week. Can't say you're wrong. All right, Mr. Haha, we're trying our best here. Appreciate the $2 super chat, my guy. We'll put it up on screen for you. Yo, y'all ignored my super chat at the pick 6. Listen, we try to get as many as we can in, the ones that we see coming in. So if we miss it, we apologize. We're human. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's get a touchdown. Let's get the vibes going. Hit that thumbs up icon. Let's score. We got to score. We cannot get blown out to the Panthers. We cannot get blown out to the Panthers. Shout out Joe Mama. We're almost there. Help us hit it. 32 subs away from 40,000 subscribers. If you think the Falcons can come back and put points on the board and make this at least somewhat interesting, hit that sub button. But trust me when I tell you this, I'm going to make sure that this is I'm going to make sure the Falcons hear from me. Trust me. I'm making a video, and it's not going to be nice. It is not going to be nice. Joe Mama, $5 super chat. Kirk in the 4th will put up 2 touchdowns minimum. Well, we'll see if he plays. I don't think he will, but we are 29 subs away. We're right freaking there, producer Tex. All we need is a couple more. A couple more. I mean, he doesn't. He was sitting on the sideline pouting. Alex Watkins with a $5 super chat. He was sitting there pouting on the sideline. He's just sitting there with his shoulders slumped, and I get it. Like, you're losing. It doesn't feel good. You've got to be a vocal leader. Jesus Christ. Special teams. Slipping again. McCloud just takes a knee. Alex, $5 super. Really concerning when you said MP9 looks like he doesn't give a crap. Not good leadership. It hasn't been. It hasn't been. He has not rallied around this team. He has not rallied around this team. All right. 4:43 left on the clock in the third. 20-0. $17 subs away. Almost there. If you love the Dirty Birds, I got you. Shotgun formation, 4 wide. Spreading the ball out, it looks like. Penix takes the snap, drops back, fires, caught. Gain of 8 for Drake London. First time you said his name since the first quarter. Second and 3. Penix drops back on the hurry up, fires into the flat, caught once again by Darnell Mooney. Spins out for a first down, gain of about 6. Oh my God. Commanders 90-yard punt touchdown return. They lead the Raiders 27-10. Penix drops back, double clutches again, and then dirts it again. If he double clutches one more time, I'm going to fucking crash out. He double pumps because he's afraid to make his throw. If you're afraid, don't play the position. $3.50. Remember to get your last minute super chats in. We're doing a duck race at the end of the third. Dropping back. Shotgun. Fires. Middle. Caught. First down. David Sills. First catch of the season. They're going to say he was just short. We're only $25 away from giving away a free raffle. If you guys want a free jersey, it costs $25. $25 to make everybody else get the chance to win a raffle or a jersey. Handoff, Bijan, up the middle, first down, up to the 50. Robert, I hope Terry and Raheem are rented. Or rented. Come on. Hurry up offense, 1st and 10, ball on the 49-yard line of the Falcons. Penix drops back, takes the snap. He's looking, fires, flat, caught, and he bobbled it. Incomplete. Incomplete. Bobbled it. That was Darnell Mooney. $20 away. That's all it's going to cost. You guys want a jersey of your choice, and he was out anyway. His foot was on the white. So, all right, touch the white. Adamas, what are we doing? Cut and fire everyone. Clean house. Look, I understand your frustration. I do. Penix drops back, 2nd and 10, fires over the middle, caught, first down. Drake London down to the 32-yard line. Nice play. Type those ones. Type those ones. Finally, a play downfield. It's a deep curl. Nice play. $2:30 left. Penix drops back. He's got all day to throw. Going deep. Not even close to David Sills. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Got to score. to score. Penix has thrown 33 times today, 17 of 33 for 170 and an interception. Awful. Awful. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. $15 away, and you guys can get yourselves a free jersey. 2nd and 10. Shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Penix drops back. Fires, caught, flat, 1 yard gain because we're allergic to throwing the ball downfield. Panthers know it. 3rd and 8. Caught by Pitts. What's up? I know. But if they get another $15 and we're giving away a jersey, it's all cost. Somebody sends in a 20, everybody gets a chance to win a jersey. 3rd and 8. Make or break. Snap, taken. Penix dropping back, fires off his back foot. Incomplete. Didn't set his feet again. Incomplete. 4th and 8. Man, his footwork looks just awful. It looks awful. You got to go for it. You cannot kick a field goal. You cannot kick a field goal. It does nothing. Fourth and 8. Penix, shotgun. 3 to the right. Drops back, fires, picked again. To the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Drops, scrambles back out to the 25 for whatever reason. Brought down at the 25. Worst game of Michael Penix Jr.'s career, and it's not close. I have seen a lot of bad football games from this team. Believe me when I tell you that. I have seen a lot of bad football games from the Atlanta Falcons. This is up there with some of the worst. This is definitely top 5 worst games I've ever seen from them. In all phases. It's just not good. It's not good. Panthers are on the field. Single back formation. Bryce Young under center. Rolling out. Fires into the flat. Caught. Hurdles. Miles Sanders. Gain of 7. Hurdles our defender. Gains 7. $5 subs away. And $13 away from 600. Listen, if you want me to absolutely crash out on Zach Robinson, Michael Penix Jr., Raheem Morris, any player you want, hit that sub button. Help us hit our number of 40,000 subs. We're right there. And I promise you, I'm making a video today, and I'm not going to be nice. I promise. I will not be nice. First down. Panthers. 2 away. 1 away. Hey! Fire Zach Robinson. Hey! Ball on the 19. End of the 3rd. Shout out to y'all. Keep hitting that sub button. Keep hitting that sub button. I got you. I'm covering you on all Falcons stuff. Thanks, Joe. Oh, yeah, the crash out is loading, boys. The crash out is absolutely fucking loading. I'm going to go and here, give out some. If you're subbed, by the way, if you're hitting that sub button, type me down below. If you're subbed to the channel, type me. Producer Tex is giving shout outs, but you got to hit that sub button. You got to type me. Producer Tex is going to hit that, give some shout outs. I'm going to do something for work related here real quick.
Keep hitting that sub button. What's up, Dirty Birds? Clearly not, the game that we were hoping for so far, but regardless, appreciate the support from
Keep
the
hitting
Dirty
that
Bird
sub button.
faithfuls.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
Hit that sub button. I'm giving shout outs now. I got Tim the Goat, Jerry, John. I got LH. I got Jerry, Marlon, Pika, Little, Caden, Demario again, Randy. You're good, man. You guys going to chill with Big Tex for a couple of seconds here, but keep hitting that sub button. Moose will be back shortly. I got James in there. He says, this is a joke. Yeah, it feels like that. Aiden says, my team is a joke. Also feels like that, man. Also feels like that. Not a great performance from the Falcons, especially on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, the defense is, giving up 20 points, but the offense hasn't done them no justice. It's a team effort. You can't expect your defense to not get gassed out if they're always on the field. Like the offense, their drives stalled. Like they have no time of possession. It's been all defense. And eventually your defense is going to crack if you have no offense to balance your team out. And clearly, based on the fact that the Falcons have only scored 0 points through 3 quarters of football. Appreciate that super chat, by the way. Maddie, we'll get that up in just a second. Great name, by the way. That's my name in real life. Nickname at work is Big Tex, but I'm the only Matthew now that works here at Chat Sports. So my real name is Matthew. So cool name, Maddie boy. I'm going to get you up there. Appreciate you guys for subbing, though. Oh, wow. Appreciate you, German ATL fan. It says Penix isn't a franchise QB. Let's be honest. I still think it's probably a little bit too early to tell, but he does look way too hesitant to be that guy, right? He was pump faking, like Moose said, like 1 to 2 times at least every time he stepped back in the pocket. And bear with me because I got to get a new super chat link. So I'm going to get rid of this this live sub counter that we've got up here. But we're going to give some shout outs based on a different way. If you want the Falcons to get, and bear with me here for a second, I'm going to type this out. Okay. We're going to manifest a Falcons touchdown next drive. I know that we have to get a stop here, which is not looking good because they're in the red zone. They're in the Prize Picks red zone, by the way. But we're going to manifest it. We're going to get a stop so that the Falcons can get a touchdown next drive. But we are in the Prize Picks red zone, and we will get those super chats answered as well very shortly here. But appreciate you for sticking with us here.
All right, I'm back. I am back. Third and 4 inside the Prize Picks red zone. Download the Prize Picks app. Use code CLNS. Get $50 in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. First down, Panthers. Xavier Watts brings him down right at the first down yard line to gain, and that'll be a first down for the Panthers. It's just awful. Absolutely awful. Well, if they score a touchdown here, it's over. I mean, realistically, like, even if they kick a field goal, it's probably over here. But if they score a touchdown, you just pack it up. Handoff up the middle. Gain of about 6 down to the 3-yard line. It'll be second down and goal. hit that thumbs up icon. If you want the Falcons to fire Raheem Morris or Zach Robinson, probably Zach. If you want them to fire Zach Robinson, Matty boy, what's up? Yep, couldn't agree more. Thanks, Matty boy. German. I don't want to say that yet, but he's played awful today. Handoff, bouncing out to the left side, gain of 1, brought down by David Onyemata. And he's slow to get up. Yeah, let's do it. A reminder that today's live stream game is brought to you by our friends over at Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, you could be paid to be right. To miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. Very simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks correct, you could cash in. It is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off, which ones aren't. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your cash all season long, or your takes into cash all season long with Prize Picks. Download the app today. Use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. 3rd and goal. Young, shotgun, pressure coming, fires, caught. End zone, he's just shy. Down at the 1, it'll be 4th and goal, and they'll go for it. They're going to go for it. Yeah, he's short. He's short. This is the worst Falcons game I've seen in a long, long time. A long time. Shout out to y'all. We made $600. All right, let's producer text. If you want to really quick, I'll call the game. Load up the duck race. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to, if you guys want to get into the duck race, last second chance. This is it right here. Last second to get in on the duck race. We're doing the duck race. If you want to get in, it's $5. $5 to get in. Last chance because we're loading up the ducks right now. Producer Tex is loading them up like horses in a stable. Here we go. Unbelievable. I don't know what is going on with this internet connection. It is the worst in history. Oh, it's awful. There we go. Marlon. Marlon gets 3 more. Marlon gets 3 more ducks. Shout out Marlon. He's got 3 more. And then right after we're done with the ducks there, Tex, we're going to do 1 more with everybody that's in, and we're going to do a jersey giveaway. We're going to do a jersey giveaway. 4th and goal. Handoff, up the middle, touchdown, 26. Nothing. Rico Dowdle. Robert, he gets in 1 more time. As soon as those ducks get up on screen, we're cutting it off. As soon as the ducks get up on screen, we're cutting it off. This is one of the worst football games I've ever seen from this team. Marlon says, I'd rather watch the duck race. At this point, everybody would. Extra point is up. It is good. 27-0. Put in Kirk. Just see what he's got. See what he's got. That's fine. As soon as those get up, we're stopping it. Appreciate you, Big Tex. Everybody shout out Tex for doing a great job today, making sure that all of your entries get in. We're going to do this duck race while we see if Kirk Cousins goes in. I mean, at this point, there's no reason to keep. It's not even to bench Michael Penix. There's literally no reason to keep him in. There's literally no reason to keep him in. Yeah. We're going to be doing the duck race here in just a second. No. He's not benched. I'm saying there's no reason to put Michael Penix in or keep him in at this point. The game is over. So now it's almost like don't injure him. Just don't injure him. Put him out. Willie, this is Penix's 6th game. You do know that coaches exist and are in charge of prep, right? Yes, of course. I also know that Michael Penix Jr. played like shit today. Two things can be true at the exact same time. He's still young. He's still the franchise quarterback of this team. He played awful today. I don't know what your point is. Marlon. Put me in, coach. Marlon, cheers to you, dude. Cheers to you. You're fine. Kick is away. Another dropped kick. That's the 3rd of the game. Drop. Can this team get on the fucking bus? Go home. Go home. Robert. Well, hey, Kirk's in. Kirk's drop back. He drops back, fires, slant, caught. Drake London. Hey, we've got Kirk Cousins sightings. Kirk Cousins is in. Let's see what he's got. Let's see if he can put points on the board. Kirk is in. 1st and 10. No, it'll be 2nd and short. Sorry. Now it's 1st and 10. Handoff. Bijan up the middle for a gain of 4. Kirk is in. Kirk drops back on 1st and 10. Fires, caught, flat, Bijan, gain of 3. I hope he stops the shutout. I just need points on the board. You're not going to win this game. The game is over. You cannot win this football game. But you can at least save yourself the shutout embarrassment. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 27-yard line. Kirk, shotgun formation, trips right. Takes the snap. Clean pocket. Fires. Caught in the flat. Kyle Pitts. 1st down and a little bit more out of bounds. Gain of about 9. Gain of 9. He's a legend. He's already in though for the he's already in though. So if he wins, we'd have to do it again. Kirk drops back, fires flat, caught. Bijan, loss of 4. If you want the Falcons to score with Kirk Cousins, hit the thumbs up icon. Hit the thumbs up icon. Loss of 2. They were generous. Kirk, 2nd and 12, drops back, fires in the flat again, dropped by Tyler Algier, 3rd and 12. You know, let's throw the ball more behind the line of scrimmage. It's worked so well today. It has worked so well today. Fucking A, man. How worried looking over there, Tex? Third and 12. Cousins drops back all day to throw, fires into the flat again, caught by Ray McCloud, gain of 9. It'll be short. Are we trying to throw the ball as short as possible? Because that is a 5-yard arrow route into the flat, and you're lucky that they got 8. It's 4th and 4. Kirk drops back, 4th down, fires flat, incomplete, out of the reach of Darnell Mooney. Turnover. Fire Zach Robinson. 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 This team looks like, I'm not joking. I am not joking you. This is the worst fucking performance I have seen from this team in at least 3 seasons. All right. Let's go, Big Tex. We got to get this show on the road. Zach Robinson is so bad at his job. He doesn't throw the ball down the field. He runs the stupid-ass pistol offense. Michael Penix Jr. looks lost in the pocket. It's just awful. From start to finish, it is awful. All right. Well, spam your L's because, actually, you know what? Even better. I want to see how many we can get. Spam your F's if the Falcons should fire Zach Robinson. Excuse me. If you think the Falcons should fire Zach Robinson, spam your F's. Spam your F's right now. Spam your F's. I want to see as many F's as possible. Hell, I'll tell you what. You spam F, I'll give away one final entry as Tex is loading up the last of the names here, and there's a lot of names. Tons of names. I'll give you away one more free entry. Spam your F's as much as possible if you want the Falcons to fire Zach Robinson. Guy's a clown. Dude's an absolute clown. Spam your F's. Giving away one more. Giving away one more. Under center, Young, handoff, up the middle. Broken tackle, gain of 6. No discipline. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ty Breezy. He's our last one. He's our last entry. Second and 4. Ty Breezy here in. Handoff. Hubbard up the middle again. First down and a whole lot more. Just put the team back on the bus. Put them on the plane. Put them on the bus. Wherever you want to go. Put them back. Put them back. I'm going to make a quick little, I'm going to make a short early. You guys are going to see a short early. I'm going to message Durham, and I'm going to let him know. All right. I'm going to make this real quick. You guys are going to see firsthand what a short looks like behind the scenes. So all 1,400 of you, get ready because I'm about to tee off. I know the game's not over yet, but it's over. So. All right. The game's not even I'm going to start over. Take two. Take two. The game is not even over yet, Dirty Birds fans, but I'm coming to you and letting you know that the Falcons lost this game because Zach Robinson and Michael Penix Jr. were awful. Can we stop pretending that Zach Robinson is a good offensive coordinator? He runs the pistol far too often. Name another NFL team that runs the pistol as much as this guy does with any success. You can't because they don't. Because it's a college gimmicky style offense that he continues to run. Michael Penix Jr., not any better. He looks jumpy in the pocket. He double clutches on almost every other throw. He looks like he's got no confidence back there, and it looks just plain awful. You get blown out by the Carolina Panthers in week 3, and you just look lost. It's a regression from the dominant win you had on Sunday Night Football last week. Subscribe for more Falcons content. I don't even know what to say. I'm going to make a video later. I know there's a game going on, guys, but nobody else cares. So, all right. Let's roll with the duck race real quick because we got 2 duck races to get to. We got 2 duck races to get to. This is for the Deion Sanders entry. The Deion Sanders entry. So after this duck race, we'll do the next one. And then if you could put up the top fans for me so I can see the other 2 that are in the Deion Sanders entry. I know Igo's already in. So we'll get the other 2 names after the duck race, if you want to shuffle those real quick. Shuffle it one more time, just to let them know we don't cheat here. Shuffle off to Buffalo. All right. This is for the Deion Sanders entry. Here we go. Let's look at something actually fun. We don't call the ducks, by the way, until we get to 30 seconds. 30 seconds is when we start calling duckies. This team is an absolute fucking joke on offense. It's about to be 30-0 if they make this, by the way. 4th and 1, 41-yard field goal attempt. They should go for this, but they're not going to. Kick up, kick. Good. 30-0. 19 seconds. Who's going to get in? Who's going to get in? Look at all those ducks. Look at all those ducks. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, shit. He's already in. Got to redo it. Got to redo it. Got to redo it. Nope. Got to redo it. Go ahead. Run it. Push it through. Got to do it again. Igo's already in. There's a lot of ducks, guys. You won't be able to see yours always. But trust me, they're all in there. There's over 100 ducks. No, Igo can't win. He's already in. This is to enter into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle. He's already in. 19, 18. The Igo Ducks have it so far. Holy shit. It's a lot of ducks. DSG is also. Come on, give me something else. Give me something else. Jesus Christ. All right, shuffle it again. Do 30 seconds this time. We're going to go until we get an actual, other duck. Yeah, make it 30 seconds. All right. Shuffle off to Buffalo. Shoot him. He's got a lot in there. Can't stand you. Can't stand you. No Igos. Oh, no. There he goes. Shit. 3, 2, 1. All right. Who is second place? Can you scroll back? Is there any way you could do that or no? There we go. All right. Igo was second place. Who is LH? LH is in. LH gets, because he was in third. We can't keep doing this. LH is in. All right. That's for that. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do one more for the jersey of their choice. Because we said that if we made $600, we'd give away a jersey of your choice. Well, we made $650. So shout out to y'all. Leave everybody in there and, yeah, leave everybody in there and then roll another minute one. All right. Let's go again. This is for a jersey. This is for a jersey. This is for the jersey. I have nothing to say about this team today. It's an absolute joke. Kirk hands it off to Nathan Carter. $19 seconds. LH, you are in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Jesus Christ, man. Every fucking race. He's got the most ducks. He sent in a ton of money. Nathan Carter scrambles up for the first down. All right, Igo gets another jersey. I've got all of his information. Igo gets another jersey. I mean, he sent in, how much did he send in? He sent in no, he was way more than that. He already sent in 100. He sent in like $300 today. Of course he's going to have the most ducks. All right. We're not going to leave yet. We can't leave yet. But here, do me a favor, Tex. Put up the other two, the top leaderboards, please. The top fans. DM3 is in. Oh, wait a minute. Yep, DM3 is in. So DM3, you're into the Deion Sanders jersey raffle, and Mr. Dolo. Mr. Dolo is also in. Those are our top fans today. So they're in. Igo gets a free jersey again. Yeah. Shout out to y'all. You were great. We're not going to end this stream until the game is done, but it's done. It's over. It's 2-minute warning. How about this? Do you guys want me to make a Fire Zach Robinson video this week? If you do, hit that sub button. If you want me to make a Fire Zach Robinson video, hit that sub button. If you want videos about how to get rid of this ass clown of an offensive coordinator, hit that sub button. Yeah, because everybody wants a video on how to fire this absolute clown. Oh, I'm going to do a deep dive, too. I'm going to go through all of the statistics and stuff and just let you know exactly why he needs to leave. Yeah, let's do it. Before we get on out of here, today's stream was sponsored by Prize Picks. You and I make decisions every single day, but on Prize Picks, being right can get you paid. Don't miss any of the excitement this season on Prize Picks, where it is good to be right. Very simple to play. Just pick more or less on 2 to 6 player stat projections. If you get your picks right, you could cash in. Prize Picks is the best way to win cash this football season. Which players are going off, which ones aren't. Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your takes into cash all season long on Prize Picks. It's the best place to win cash while watching sports. Join millions of users and sign up today. Download the app and use code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code CLNS to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. It's good to be right. Appreciate it. Kirk hands it off. Carter breaks a tackle, breaks 2 tackles. First down. No, but it's a good one. Zach. Fire Raheem and Zach Robinson. Don't let this young, talented team die due to in-coaching competence. I'm not ready to fire Raheem yet, but I am ready to fire that other clown, Zach Robinson. Another pistol formation. Whoa. Innovative. Handoff. Carter. Gain of 2. Game. Game over. That's game. That is game. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to you all for hanging out with me today. It's going to be awful. I promise you, I am going to absolutely destroy Zach Robinson and Michael Penix Jr. on my video tonight. So be ready. Be ready, because I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in hot. I'm on. His wife's name is Mia and his son's name is Cooper. You talking about Robinson? Because he's about to be married to the unemployment line. This team cannot call offensive plays. It's just awful. Last play, handoff, Carter, up the middle, first down, fumble. Great way to end the game. Fumble by Nathan Carter. All right. That's it. Final score, Falcons lose. They get shut out on the road 30-0 in one of the worst football games I have ever seen from any team in 5 years. I don't know what to say, man. You look like shit today. You should be embarrassed. Raheem, you should be embarrassed. Zach Robinson, you should be embarrassed. Michael Penix, you should be embarrassed. Everybody except Bijan Robinson should be embarrassed. I'm going to make a video for you later tonight. Be on the lookout because when I come in hot, brother. Giggity. No pun intended. I'm going to take off. Thanks for joining us today. We got to get out of the studio. We've got other 3 o'clock hosts coming in to do their thing. Shout out to y'all for hanging out with me today. Be on the lookout tonight because I promise you I'm not going to be nice. See ya.